What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty, and welcome to another amazing video. You can follow me on Patreon for exclusive stories.
1DN. Chapter 1 I am 6th Hokage Uzumaki Naruto. Country of Fire. Konoha Village. Ninja School. Because Sand Shinobi Village is about to move, in order to show the strength of the villages, the long-lost Joint Chunin Exam was launched again between Konoha and Sunagaku. At this time, the first written test is going on in the classroom in full swing. Candidates from each ninja village showed their own special abilities, and used the assessment methods exclusive to ninjas to obtain the correct answers. There is only one yellow-haired boy with a livid face, his eyes are scribbling on the paper. This is the protagonist of Hokage Ninja, Uzumaki Naruto. The examiner in charge of the assessment glanced at his watch, he directly stopped the ongoing test, and announced the cruel rules that would prevent him from taking the Chunin test for the rest of his life. A candidate couldn't bear such a huge price, and finally chose to give up this year's exam, and at the same time, his teammates were also implicated. In the examination room, Sasuke and little Sakura looked at Naruto with livid faces, because they all knew that Naruto's scoring probability was absolutely 0 points. This also means that their team will fail the first exam 100% of the time. If they don't abstain, they may never have the chance to take the Chunin exam in this life. So under the pressure of terror, little Sakura slowly raised his right hand. Suddenly, she looked to the front and was surprised to find that Naruto raised his hand first. A sense of relief came over her, and she hurriedly put her arm down while the examiner was not paying attention. However, the next second, Naruto's raised right hand slammed down on the table. Boom! Everyone staggered in fright, and then, looked out the window. A man named Anbu jumped out from the shadows, and everyone looked at the high school. A huge phantom of the screen appeared, and a huge, Hokage ninja, character appeared on the screen. And at the same time, all the people in the ninja world saw the same scene, and the whole ninja world exploded in an instant. Cloud Shinobi Village. 4th generation Raikage I, Hokage Ninja. Is it really the trick of that old bastard Sarutobi Hiruzen? Iwagakure. Onoki. Haha, the old man Sarutobi Hiruzen is also very unwilling to be lonely. Did he come here specifically to provoke us? Kurigakure. Terumi Mei. We Kurigakure haven't found it yet, why did Konoha come here first, Hokage Ninja? Hehe, we Kurigakure are underestimated. Sunagaku. Orochimaru Cage, what is the old man doing again? Konoha Village, Hokage House. Bang. Who is framing as Konoha? Sarutobi Hiruzen stared at the roaring gnashing of teeth in the sky with a livid face, while Anbu below lowered his head and remained silent. Hiruzen, look at what you've done. Shimura Danzo led Utatane Kaharu and Mitokado Homura into the door. His face showed a trace of joy, although he didn't know who made it, but it was of great benefit to him to snatch the Hokage position of 3rd generation. This kind of blatantly bragging about Konoha and offending other ninja villages, as long as the 3rd generation is on the back, then the Hokage position must be his own. Just now, the daimyo and ministers of the Land of Fire have angrily used the TV rights of the live connection to question, and they asked Sarutobi Hiruzen to explain the current situation as soon as possible. Mitokado Homura took a few steps forward and said anxiously. The following is the original words of the minister. The 5 major countries that dominate the continent all have their own ninja villages to prevent attacks and aggressions from other countries. We, the Land of Fire, are proud of having the strongest power on this continent. The Konoha Shinobi village has been sheltering for a long time, but this time Konoha is suspected of a coup, and the countries are ready to go. All ninja villages are eyeing our borders, and there are reports that they have begun to attack our country. This will damage our country and Konoha relationship of trust. Sarutobi Hiruzen angrily said to several members of the elders with a livid face, this matter has nothing to do with Konoha. Danzo sneered and said. The daimyo said, there is no need to make excuses, find out the culprit immediately, and then settle the matter. If you can't do it, you, 3rd Hokage, should abdicate. I say you'd better give up Hokage now position, it is better to take the blame and resign. Sarutobi Hiruzen cracked the pipe in his hand with a click. Danzo, I'm the Hokage. Hiruzen, you will be, well you are just acting Hokage now. Danzo snorted coldly, turned around and left Hokage's office. Sarutobi Hiruzen clenched his fists and shouted at Anbu below, check it out for me. Yet before Anbu should be. A lazy greeting suddenly appeared on the screen in the sky. Moshi Moshi, Moshi Moshi. For a moment, everyone turned their attention to the sky. In the next second, the words, Hokage Ninja, disappeared on the screen, replaced by a huge black shadow. Moxie, can you hear me? Hey, hello everyone. The black figure gradually became clear on the screen. In front of a huge fox, a yellow-haired boy in a red Yunsha organization coat with a black background appeared arrogantly in front of everyone. I am Uzumaki Naruto, the 6th Hokage of Konoha Village, the Land of Fire. Chapter 2 The dead in the Pure Land are emerging. The whole Konoha fell into a sluggish state because of the figure in the sky. After an unknown amount of time, everyone began to discuss in low voices. Damn it, isn't that a demon fox? That fox boy. It turned out to be the ghost of that guy. I knew that the demon fox is an existence that brings disaster to people. Hokage office. Sarutobi Hiruzen's pipe, which had been broken in half, fell to the ground with a clatter. With a bang, the office door was pushed open. Danzo ran in excitedly and shouted, "Look! What did I say? Hiruzen, you will regret it. If you put Jinchuriki." Roll. Sarutobi Hiruzen threw the telescope technique into the examination room with a livid face. In the first examination room at this time, everyone turned their heads to look at Naruto, who was stunned. Sasuke frowned and looked at Naruto and asked, "Naruto, is this your father?" Naruto looked up at the figure, who was 9 points similar to himself, but much older, and spoke incoherently. "Well, I don't know either. He said that his name is also Naruto Uzumaki, and he has the same name as me. It should be, maybe, it's not my father." Little Sakura looked at Naruto, who had a wicked smile on the corner of his mouth in the sky, and nodded his head. "It must not be Naruto. Naruto is not so handsome." Naruto drooped his face and said speechlessly, "Little Sakura." At this time, Naruto in the sky spoke again. "I think you must have a lot of questions, but I don't want to answer you." As soon as these words came out, the entire ninja world looked at Naruto on the screen and gritted his teeth. However, in the video, Naruto ignored the malice and continued to speak on his own. "Next, I will show you some interesting videos, and at the end of the videos, I will ask some prize-winning questions and answers. Rewards include but are not limited to money, ninja tools, ninjutsu, blood follower limit, tailed beast, and even, the chance to be resurrected. I can give you anything you can think of in this world. Everyone in this world and the dead in the Pure Land are welcome to answer questions and get high rewards. In addition, you can also express your own opinions in the form of barrage. If the likes are high enough, it may trigger mysterious rewards." After Naruto in the video finished speaking, he disappeared from the screen. At the same time, a giant pitch black stone slab suddenly rose in the center of Ninja Village in the entire ninja world. What? All the shadows looked angrily at the foreign body that was suddenly invaded. Where is Anbu? Who released ninjutsu here? Report Hokage thunder. Water, Tsuchikage, no chakra fluctuations were found in a radius of hundreds of meters. The complexions of the shadows changed. Destroy it with ninjutsu. They would never allow this kind of unknown danger to appear in the village. For those who can become shadows, security is more important than high returns. However, what makes them feel helpless is that no matter what kind of ninjutsu or blood succession limit boundary, they can't shake this thing in the slightest. After encountering the black stone slab, all ninjutsu were integrated into it and disappeared. Only the black part of a pitcher plant in Rain Shinobi Village looked at the stone slab that suddenly appeared in shock and yelled in its heart, "This is truth-seeking ball." As the product of Yin Yang Dun and the third son of Kagaya, it is naturally impossible for him not to know the existence of truth-seeking ball, the ultimate change of ninjutsu. That Naruto is a 6 paths level powerhouse. Black Zetsu had already confirmed this frightening news in a split second, and the memory passed to him by his mother Kagaya appeared in his mind. Could this guy be the enemy of the Otsutsuki clan that my mother worried about? And there are 2 other people who have the same idea as him, that is Otsutsuki Hagoromo, who wanders in the ninja world all day, and Otsutsuki Hamura, who stays on the moon. Both of them are the products of Kagaya's yin and yang escape, and Black Zetsu didn't die. Naturally, the 2 of them will not have the possibility of dying of old age. They just abandoned their bodies and chose to live forever with their souls. And at the same time, all the people looking at the screen felt in a trance for a while, and their thoughts were unconsciously linked to a mysterious space. Senju Hashirama. Where is this? A consciousness was transmitted to everyone from the space. Madara. Hasi Hot Mom. Hashirama. Motor. Obito. Impossible. This is similar to infinite. Madara. Shut up. Black Zetsu looked at the subtitles that appeared in his mind with a look of shock and yelled. That's right, this is definitely a consciousness space transformed from infinite Tsukuyomi. As long as it is illuminated by the light source of the screen, the human consciousness will enter here to connect with other people, and the consciousness of Madara and Hashirama before. Black Zetsu looked at the sky solemnly. Is the Pure Land space created by Otsutsuki Hagoromo connected together? Senju Hashirama. Wow, ha ha ha, Mada, I didn't expect that we would see each other again after death. It's really rare. The Konoha we built has already reached the 6th generation. It's really amazing. Uchiha Madara. Nothing but false things, real peace is not these things. 4th generation Kazekage Rasa. Hehe, Konoha only came to the 4th Hokage. Where did you come from the 6th generation? Don't put gold on your face, it's just that guy's bragging. At this time, Orochimaru, who was playing Kazekage in Sand Shinobi Village, broke out in a cold sweat. Damn, didn't this guy get slaughtered by himself and Kimimaro? Is the consciousness that appears in space real? Chapter 3. Can the thing that seals kill people? Master Kazekage, the situation of this ninjutsu is unknown now, so it is better not to talk casually in it. What if our Sunagaker information is leaked out? What are you thinking? What are you coming? 1 second before Orochimaru was wondering whether he would go through the gang, and the next second several Sand Shinobi executives around him had already begun to speak to Orochimaru to warn him. Nowadays, all the people talking are undead, and the ninjas in this world mainly collect information cautiously, and no one is willing to disclose their own information at will. Orochimaru laughed awkwardly. Haha, yes, I was too careless, I will pay attention to it in the future. But he had just finished speaking. Senju Tobarama. Hehe, who knows how long you have been dead, don't our memories stay at the time of death? Senju Hashirama. Yes, we are all dead. Tobarama, is this the forbidden technique you researched again? Baki. Hehe, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Kazekage-sama is still alive and well. Fourth Kazekage. You trash haven't found my body yet. Everyone in Sand Shinobi Village. Bang. A big snake suddenly appeared in Fungyinglu, and Orochimaru escaped from Sand Shinobi Village with an MMP face. What the hell is this screen? I carefully planned Konoha's rebirth plan, because this guy was delayed. Fortunately, Sand Shinobi Village's ability to keep him is undoubtedly a dream, but Orochimaru's exposure directly brought the atmosphere of the chat room to the highest level. Orochimaru, one of Konoha Sannin, killed our fourth Kazekage. Should Konoha give us an explanation? Sarutobi Hiruzen. Hehe, Orochimaru is already rebellious. All his actions have nothing to do with our Konoha, and your Sand Shinobi village is about to move around the border of the Fire Country. We are not blind. Who knows that this is not a scene directed and performed by you? Senju Hashirama. No matter which era, ninjas cannot avoid disputes. By the way, what generation of Hokage is Konoha now? Uchiha Madara. Hasi hot mom, so your original path was wrong. Shimura Danzo. Mr. Hashirama, Konoha is now the fourth Hokage, but now there is no leader. Since the death of fourth Hokage, Konoha's Hokage position has been suspended. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Danzo, what do you mean? I'm still alive. Shimura Danzo. Hehe, I don't know who said that we should wait until the younger generation grows up to abdicate, but now 12 years have passed, and a certain sinner shamelessly occupies the position of Hokage. Onoki. To elaborate, I like to hear it. Fourth Raikage. You Konoha B have so many things to do, unlike our Cloud Shinobi village, which is like a monolith. With the exposure of Orochimaru, the live broadcast room became lively. However, at this moment, the screen in the sky suddenly changed drastically. Habadadera, Madoranedoi, a blue bird theme song sounded in everyone's ears, and everyone's attention was turned to the sky. Open black lens bracket. The giant nine tails roared upwards, its figure covering half of the bright moon in the sky. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Sarutobi Hiruzen's voice comes from the narration. Once upon a time, there was a demon fox, who gave birth to 9 tails, and when the fox moved its tail, landslides and tsunamis caused great disturbance to the people, so they gathered ninjas to attack it. Close black lens bracket. What was played on the screen was a scene from the Night of 9 Tails. The villagers of Konoha village are whispering, many people now have experienced that Night of 9 Tails firsthand. In Hokage's office, Sarutobi Hiruzen's face was ashen, and he had an extremely ominous premonition in his heart. This set of rhetoric is exactly the one he used when brainwashing the civilians. The purpose is to make the villagers hate Naruto, so that he can pua him himself. Sure enough, bullet chatting began to appear on the screen. Senju Hashirama. This thing is 9 tails, how did it become a demon fox? Didn't I catch this thing back then? Konoha village citizen A. Wong Defa. This guy who destroyed a large area of Konoha was actually captured by first Hokage. Senju Tobarama. What's going on? With the Jinchuriki of the Whirlpool family, how could 9 tails be released? Namikaze Minato. I'm so sorry, but someone took advantage of my wife's weakness during childbirth to release 9 tails. Senju Hashirama. Are you? Namikaze Minato. Ah, sorry, Master Hashirama, I am 4th Hokage, Namikaze Minato. Senju Hashirama. Oh, it was 4th Hokage, how did you die? Namikaze Minato. At this time, the picture on the screen changed. A large group of Konoha shinobi players are frantically attacking 9 tails with injuries all over their bodies. Open black lens bracket. Stop it before the 4th generation arrives. Don't let it get any closer to the village. Close black lens bracket. Namikaze Minato. Ha, ha ha. I died sealing 9 tails. Senju Hashirama. Senju Hashirama. Sealing that thing can kill people. Chapter 4. That child is also named Naruto. Third Raikage. Bah, standing and talking doesn't hurt your back. If you don't have the support of the Whirlpool clan, you can't die. Ghost Lantern and Moonlight. I was overshadowed by the damn Konoha village, and it was a Skurigaker who contributed, but Konoha village took away all the sealing techniques of the Vortex family. 4th Kazekage Luo Sha. Jinchuriki is too uncontrollable, Gaara must get rid of it as soon as possible. Gaara. Kill, kill, sooner or later I will kill you. Konkuro. Mr. Baki is not good, Gaara is out of control. Following Senju Hashirama's remarks in Versailles, all the shadows and high-level executives of various ninja villages all criticized Senju Hashirama, the 6th son. Not all villages have allies of the Uzumaki clan. The naturally powerful chakra and the powerful sealing technique are enough to keep Konoha from the risk of the tailed beast running amok. Konoha has experienced 3 Jinchuriki since Senju Hashirama captured 9 tails and made ninja village balance. Uzumaki Mito, Uzumaki Kushina, and Uzumaki Naruto. And among these 3 terms, except for the intentional release of 9 tails by Obito, there has never been a case where 9 tails went berserk, which is impossible in other ninja villages without powerful sealing techniques. Even the mighty Cloud Shinobi village has a headache all day because of 8 tails going berserk. So when they saw the uproarious 9 tails night picture that was originally passed on, the ninjas in other ninja villages gloated. 2-day scale Onoki. Hey, your Konoha's strength is really getting weaker and weaker. You have suffered so many casualties against a tailed beast. 4th Raikage. Rubbish, my father was able to draw a tie with 8 tails with his physical body. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Huh, it was just robbed by some thieves, and now 9 tails Jinchuriki is still in Konoha. At this time, the picture in the sky changed. A baby's cry is heard. Close black lens bracket. In a dark room, a red-haired woman is lying on a stone bed. The woman is panting heavily, with tears and sweat rolling down her face. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Beside her stood a yellow-haired ninja with an excited face. From today, I will be a father. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The medical ninja and a woman in charge of delivering the baby pick up the baby. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Huang Mao wanted to touch the child with excitement. Naruto, close black lens bracket. As a result, the woman holding the child yelled to stop Huang Mao's behavior. Don't touch it, you have to let him see his mother first. Open black lens bracket. Naruto, I finally see you. The mother looked at Naruto crying excitedly, the tenderness in her eyes seemed to overflow. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Okay, let's relax now. The woman took the child away. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Huang Mao stepped forward and smiled at his mother. Kushina, are you okay? Thank you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Minato, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Very good, even though you are very hard after giving birth, I have to let 9 tails be completely honest. Close black lens bracket. Then Huang Mao put his palm on his mother's abdomen, where the navel was a ball of sealing technique like ink. Close black lens bracket. At this time, the audience has fully understood that the couple on the screen is the 9 tails Jinchuriki and 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato of the previous generation. With a burst of screams, the medical ninja and Bawako who were in charge of delivering the baby fell to the ground, and Naruto was also hugged by a masked black-robed man. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The man in black robe put his hand on Naruto and threatened, 4th Hokage Minato, get away from Jinchuriki. Otherwise, this child's lifespan is only 1 minute. Close black lens bracket. However, at this time, the seal in Kushina's abdomen began to become restless due to Minato's stop. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The black-robed man throws Naruto into the sky, stabs at him with kunai in his hand. Close black lens bracket. Namikaze Minato's eyes sharpened, and he snatched Naruto from the air in a blink of an eye. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. However, the man in black sneered and ignited the detonating charm attached to the towel wrapping the baby. Close black lens bracket. With a bang, Minato took Naruto and the man in black took Kushina and left the delivery room at the same time. Close black lens bracket. The next moment, 9 tails, which covered the sky and the sun, appeared in the forest on the edge of Konoha village and roared to the sky. Close black lens bracket. At this time, everyone understood that the so-called 9 tails night appeared because of this scene. It wasn't that the tailed beast went berserk, it was because someone sneaked up on the weak Jinchuriki, which caused the disaster. 4th Raikage. Cloud Shinobi village sent a congratulatory message. 2 scales Onoki. It turned out to be internal strife. The night of 9 tails was caused by the Uchiha clan. No wonder the Uchiha clan was wiped out. Uchiha Fugaku. The tragedy of 9 tails night has nothing to do with our Uchiha clan. Uchiha Sasuke. Father, is it you? Father, I will definitely kill that man. You wait. Uchiha Shisui. What? The Uchiha family was wiped out. Didn't I entrust Itachi to help restore the glory of the Uchiha clan? Didn't he use my distinguished heavenly gods to change the patriarch's will? At this time, in the examination room of ninja school, Naruto stared blankly at the sky. He suddenly turned his head to look at little Sakura and shouted excitedly. Little Sakura, did you hear that? In that picture, in that video. That kid seems to be named Naruto too. Chapter 5 The Evil Uchiha. Little Sakura frowned and looked at Naruto, with a little disgust in her eyes. Don't make trouble about Naruto, that's the son of 4th Hokage. 4th Hokage is called Namikaze Minato, right? That's true. When Naruto heard this, a look of disappointment suddenly appeared on his face. Indeed, his name is Uzumaki Naruto. Looking at the chats of several shadows in the consciousness space just now, it seems that the Whirlpool clan is specially used to seal the demon fox. Thinking of this, Naruto felt a sense of reluctance deep in his heart. Why should he become a demon fox that everyone hates? A complex look flashed in the eyes of Orochimaru, who was not far away. Others may not have realized it, but he has already known Naruto's true identity with his super IQ. Otherwise, he wouldn't have led Choji to play with Naruto. So Shikamaru quietly approached and whispered, "Naruto, you can ask in the chat room, what is the name of Naruto in the video?" Naruto's eyes lit up, and he was about to try again, but saw Sasuke, who was trembling beside him. "Forget it, it's impossible to think about it. How could I be the son of 4th Hokage? 4th Hokage is a big hero in the village, but I'm just a demon fox that everyone hates." Naruto's eyes are full of disappointment, because he knows what kind of life Konohamaru lives. He has special elite teachers to take care of him when he travels. Everyone on the road calls him master. Even if he breaks into the women's bathhouse, he will be easily forgiven. All goodness seems to embrace Konohamaru, the grandson of 3rd Hokage. In contrast to myself, Naruto laughed at himself. How could he be treated like this if he was the son of the 4th Hokage? Shikamaru on the side. As the direct heir of the Nara family, he couldn't say anything more, let alone ask questions for Naruto, because he would definitely offend 3rd Hokage. The terrifying Nine Tails was summoned by the man in black robe from inside Konoha village. The powerful force makes ordinary ninjas not an enemy at all. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. 3rd Hokage was wearing a combat uniform and was about to suppress Nine Tails, but a figure on the Hokage rock directly attracted Nine Tails' attention. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The pitch black tailed beast bomb condensed from Nine Tails' mouth, and the blackness-like substance made one's scalp tingle. Close black lens bracket. Senju Hashirama. What about monkeys? A tailed beast bomb of this size will destroy the entire Konoha. Go and stop him. Second Tsuchikage Wu. Well done, just blow it out and wipe out Konoha. Uzumaki Kushina. What are you bastard barking at? Don't you see my husband standing in front? Just a tailed beast bomb. The huge tailed beast bomb blasted directly towards the 4th Hokage on the Hokage rock, and the buildings on the path of the tailed beast bomb were instantly destroyed like tofu. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Facing the frightening attack, 4th Hokage didn't panic in the slightest. He swiftly formed seals with both hands, and a huge flying thunder god spell instantly appeared in midair. Close black lens bracket. The tailed beast bomb slowly disappeared as if being swallowed, and in the next second, a giant mushroom cloud slowly rose in a forest outside Konoha village. Close black lens bracket. Senju Tobarama. The spell that diverts Nine Tails' attack. Is this the flying thunder god? Unexpectedly, there are still people who have practiced the forbidden technique I developed to this extent. Onogi with 2 scales. Damn it, why does Konoha always have such geniuses? 4th Raikage I. As expected of a man whose speed can catch up with me. Killer B. Yo, I can cut it down, the yellow flash of my octopus claw, cheek. In the live broadcast room, audiences who knew and didn't know were amazed by Namikaze Minato's flying thunder god technique. Uchiha Obito. Hihi. Hatake Kakashi. Obito. Is that you, Obito? How are you doing there? Have you met Lin? Uchiha Obito. Go. Suddenly a figure appeared behind Namikaze Minato, and the flying thunder god kunai in Minato's hand stabbed towards the opponent in an instant, but passed through the enemy's body. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Your opponent is me. And, it's over. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Kamui unfolds, Namikaze Minato's figure becomes distorted. Close black lens bracket. With a whoosh, the figure of 4th generation disappeared, and in the next second, he had arrived at the place where Kushina gave birth. Close black lens bracket. The black-robed man followed closely behind, and the two started a wonderful battle. Close black lens bracket. With the second stage of Flying Thunder God combined with Rasengan's heavy attack, Namikaze Minato used the sealing technique to control the opponent's chakra, allowing Nine Tails to escape from the illusion and regain freedom. Close black lens bracket. 2-day scale Onoki. Tisk. Fortunately this guy is dead. Facing a time-space ninjutsu that is even more outrageous than himself, he found a flaw in such a short time. He is indeed the man who defeated our Iwagakure. Senju Tobarama. How did this guy sneak into Konoha, and also know that the Nine-Tails seal will be weakened when Jinchuriki gives birth, and he will also unlock the Nine-Tails seal, and the ability to domesticate it? Is it really the evil Uchiha? Uchiha Madara. Hihi, Senju Tobarama, you are still as disgusting as before. After Hashirama's death, do you need me to tell you about your policy against the Uchiha clan? Senju Tobarama. What are you talking about? You obviously died earlier than my elder brother, and you have to use your brain to spout blood. Uchiha Madara. Chapter 6. Where is my Senju clan? Open black lens bracket. The 4th generation defeated the black-robed man, and the control of Nine Tails was released, but the raging of Nine Tails continued. Close black lens bracket. Nine Tails will cause a large number of villagers' casualties with a single wave, and the whole Konoha will be in a mess. Close black lens bracket. A Chūnin climbed up from the ruins covered in blood, behind him was a wife and child who were crushed under the rubble. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Uruka, are you alright? The female ninja tried hard to push away the gravel to comfort her, but she passed out as soon as she finished speaking. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Mom. Uruka was stunned to find the hideous wound on her mother's back. Dad, Mom, she, close black lens bracket. The man in front scolded in a low voice. Why don't you just stay in the shelter obediently? Leave mommy's affairs to dad, you run away. Open black lens bracket. No. I don't want to leave my parents and run away alone. I want to protect my mother. Close black lens bracket. The man suddenly turned his head and cursed. Children, don't be brave. It is the responsibility of parents to protect children. Open black lens bracket. Uruka has tears in her eyes, gritted her teeth and ran towards the distance. Close black lens bracket. Looking at the picture on the screen, the villagers of Konoha village fell into that frightened night again. In the examination room, Naruto squatted on the ground with his head in disbelief. He finally knew why the people in the village hated him so much. I killed teacher Uruka's parents. How could I kill so many people? Naruto squatted on the ground and muttered to himself, the panic and pain in his eyes made people feel extra heartache. Naruto-kun. Hinata looked at Naruto worriedly from behind the crowd. At this moment, little Sakura looked at Naruto with a face full of horror, as if she was looking at a monster. At this time, Shikamaru frowned and stepped forward to embrace Naruto and shouted in a low voice. Wake up Naruto. That's Nine Tails, not you. Nine Tails is not you. You should have seen it. Nine Tails was released from Mr. Kushina's body by the bad guys. Naruto looked up blankly. But now the demon fox is in my body. Am I a demon fox now? Shikamaru scratched his head helplessly. Don't blame yourself for the faults that have nothing to do with you. Even if he is as smart as he is, he doesn't know how to persuade Naruto who is in a dead end. At this time in the chat room, Senju Hashirama. Not bad, I didn't expect the will of fire to be passed down. Madara, you see everyone is working hard to protect the children from the battlefield. Sarutobi Hiruzen. That's for sure, Hashirama-sama, I've been trying to implement the will of fire you taught me. Senju Tobarama. That's right, monkey, it was right to entrust you with the position of Hokage at the beginning. Only by leaving the opportunity to the next generation can the village continue to thrive. Senju Hashirama. But here I have to say, why is the strength of the village so weak? Why didn't you see ninjas from several families come out? What about the Senju clan? What about the Uchiha clan? It will be a lot easier if there are ninjas from these two families, right? In the Hokage building, Sarutobi Hiruzen's cold sweat broke out instantly. His head was desperately thinking about how to answer this headache question. 2-day scale Onogi. Huh. Don't you know? Konoha's Senju clan is dead, only Tsunade is left, poor Senju clan. Senju Hashirama, Senju Tobarama. Senju Hashirama. What did you say? Onoki in the Tsuchikage building had a happy face, and Haidu on the side tilted his head and looked at his black-bellied old man with a speechless expression. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Shut up you bastard. Don't try to make up some rumors to deceive first generation in Nadaime. Onoki. Oh, so you two don't know. The Senju clan was very brave during the Second and Third Ninja World Wars. They rushed to the front as if they had been beaten, saying they wanted to protect what grandpa left behind. Konoha. Onoki. Tisk tisk, it's just that the support is not very strong, and the support will appear every time after death, but I heard that the Senju clan in Konoha village also disappeared inexplicably, which makes us shadows deeply moved. Senju Tobarama. Monkey, shouldn't you give us an explanation? Sarutobi Hiruzen. Nadaime, don't listen to his nonsense. The main reason is that the village is in danger. Everyone in the Senju clan doesn't want the Konoha that Shodai has built so hard to get hurt, so they rushed too far forward, causing heavy damage. As for the Senju clan in the village, they integrated into Konoha village in order to carry out the will of fire. Senju Hashirama. Haha, that's it, that's right, sorry monkey, we even suspected you. Senju Tobarama. Brother, shut up. Senju Hashirama. Sorry. Senju Tobarama. I just want to know how many direct descendants of the Senju clan there are. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked at the bullet screen in the chat room with a livid face. He couldn't answer this question at all. Could it be that there was only one dead person left? When this information asymmetry is eliminated, many things are no longer under his control through public opinion. Senju Tobarama. What about people? Monkey. Say. Chapter 7 The Will of Fire Burns. Sarutobi Hiruzen did not continue to appear in the live broadcast room. Because he knew that no matter how he explained, it was useless, and Tsunade was the only one who died in the direct blood of the huge Senju clan. This is no longer a past that can be explained by passion. To be honest, he is a little thankful that Orochimaru and Jiraiya saved Tsunade from the siege of Iwagakure ninjas. Otherwise, there will be no one left in the entire Senju family, and Tsunade will not be silent like now, pretending not to see it. Now I can only pretend to be deaf and dumb. Anyway, it's a group of dead people, and I won't call them. Now Konoha village is under my control. The Sarutobi clan is also the largest clan in Konoha. It doesn't matter to me to shout a few words. Didn't the patriarch of the family speak? It is impossible for the sword of the previous dynasty to behead the officials of this dynasty. Fortunately, the picture in the sky took a turn for the better at this time. Open black lens bracket Sarutobi Hiruzen led a team of Anbu to appear on the battlefield. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. To prevent the village from being destroyed, drive the Nine Tails out of the city wall. Buy me time to launch ninjutsu, and the attack must not be a little slack. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Yes, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Anbu attacked from all over to attract the attention of Nine Tails, and third generation took the opportunity to use the summoning technique to summon the Ape Demon King. The huge stick extended by the Ape Demon directly pushed Nine Tails out of Konoha. At this time, Sarutobi Hiruzen was still in the prime of life. Close black lens bracket. Seeing this scene, the senior officials of the major families in Konoha frowned. They were not ignorant of what Sarutobi Hiruzen had done, but it was precisely because of their strength that they could not tear themselves apart. Otherwise they would have turned against third generation when Sarutobi Hiruzen signed a peace treaty with Iwagakure without any spoils, instead of simply taking the blame and resigning and letting him go. Don't look at the late period of Shippuden, there are as many Jonin as dogs, and cage-level walks everywhere. In fact, after the destruction of the Senju and Uchiha clans, there are only 10 cage-level strong in Konoha. Sarutobi Hiruzen, the strongest Hokage, is not completely in vain, but he was the strongest when he was in power, because the stronger ones were either killed or taken away by him. Open black lens bracket. As expected of 4th Hokage, I didn't expect you to hurt my hand and separate Nine Tails, but Nine Tails will be in my pocket sooner or later. I am the one who can rule the world, and I have a lot of means. Quote closing square bracket. The man in black robe uses Kamui to disappear from Namikaze Minato after speaking. Close black lens bracket. Namikaze Minato couldn't pursue at all, so he had to rush to the Nine Tails battlefield first, and at this time third generation was exhausted. Close black lens bracket. And just far away from the battlefield, Kakashi, Hong, Might Guy and other young ninjas are all protected in the barrier. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Listen well, you young people must never get close to Nine Tails. Yuhi Junhong told the group of young people. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Hong said angrily. What does this mean? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Yuhi Junhong. This is not a war with other villages. The village is already in a mess. You shouldn't bet your lives on this kind of place. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Yuha Hong. Don't make up your own mind. Close black lens bracket. Yuhi Mikoto looked at her daughter seriously and said, you are also a ninja, it is impossible to live forever, but daughter, you must at least pass on the will of fire to your grandchildren. This is what I want to share with you as a father. I made this promise, I believe you. On the outside, Yuhi Hong looked at the scene in the sky with tears streaming down her face. After another farewell, she and her father became a farewell forever. Among the Konohas, there were many people who saw this scene and burst into tears. Many of their lives were bought by their parents. At this moment, Konoha is full of true inheritance of the will of fire. The adults are desperately fighting for their children until the last moment, and the whole Konoha is immersed in mourning. Senju Hashirama. This is the Konoha I want. Where the leaves are flying, the will of fire is burning. Senju Tobarama. I have to say that the monkeys do have a way of managing the village. 4th Raikage I. PFF'd, are you kidding me? Didn't you see that this group of ninjas believe in the 4th generation, so they desperately stop Nine Tails? Onoki. The young man understands well, the current ruling is the 4th Hokage, and your 3rd generation has just retired because of too many family ninjas on the battlefield, ha ha ha. Sarutobi Hiruzen. If you don't speak, no one will treat you as dumb. Killer B. Yo, he is in a hurry, Cheek makes trouble. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked at the names of several people in the chat room with a livid face, and his positive image was completely destroyed by them just after he reversed some positive images. Open black lens bracket. Summoning technique. Close black lens bracket. At this time, the huge toad Bunta fell from the sky and directly interrupted the tailed beast bomb of Nine Tails. The ninja, who was already at the end of his battle, was overjoyed when he saw the appearance of the 4th generation, and cheered like chicken blood. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. However, the tailed beast bomb that Nine Tails was talking about didn't stop at all. Once the terrifying chakra erupted, it would instantly destroy the ninja group below. Close black lens bracket. Namikaze Minato's face is a little ugly, and there is no suitable location for the coordinates of his flying thunder god outside. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Namikaze Minato glanced at the ninja on the ground with an ugly face, closed his eyes and murmured, Kushina, I'm sorry. Close black lens bracket. Swish, Nine Tails and Minato disappeared into the battlefield in an instant. Close black lens bracket. The next second, they have appeared beside Kushina and Naruto. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 8. Who is the most damned guy? While everyone was immersed in the Konoha shinobi's inheritance of the will of fire, Nine Tails' tailed beast bomb exploded in front of Uzumaki Kushina mother and son. Namikaze Minato, the target of Sky's path, resolutely chose to use the imprint left by his wife as the coordinates, and sent it together with 9 tails. Everyone in the chat room fell silent for a moment. They were shocked by Namikaze Minato's self-sacrificing and fearless spirit. Open black lens bracket. Minato holds Kushina in one hand and Naruto in the other, panting heavily. Close black lens bracket. Transferring 2-tailed beast bombs and 9 tails in a row made his chakra almost bottom out. Close black lens bracket. At this time, the tenacious Kushina looked at Naruto with a tired face, and in the next second, 5 golden chains shot out from her back, trapping 9 tails firmly in place. Close black lens bracket. Onoki. Tisk tisk, as expected of the little pepper on the battlefield back then, even if he was on the verge of death, the remaining chakra could still suppress 9 tails and immobilize him. Terumi Mei. Why is Konoha Uzumaki only her allies? I'm so envious. It seems that she plans to die with 9 tails. As long as Jinchuriki dies, the tail beasts will also disappear, and it will take a long time before they can be reborn again. Naruto in the examination room looked at the tragic scene in the sky, and felt pain in his heart. Even if he didn't believe that he was the son of the 4th generation, he still blamed himself very much for seeing the demon fox make these 2 heroes suffer so much. He still feels to this day that he was the culprit for 9 tails night. Open black lens bracket. Kushina told Namikaze Minato about the resurrection time of 9 tails with her own life. Close black lens bracket. However, Namikaze Minato's expression became a little strange at this time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Kushina, you made me a 4th Hokage, and you made me a father, and yet I. Close black lens bracket. Kushina listened to Minato's words and thought that he blamed himself for not protecting himself and Naruto. Close black lens bracket. Minato, don't show that expression. I am very happy, and today is still the child's birthday. If I am still alive, I have nothing to think about except to imagine the future life of a family of 3. It is a pity that I can't see Naruto grow up. It's time. However, Namikaze Minato looks at Kushina apologetically, tears streaming from his eyes. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Kushina, there is no need for you to die with 9 tails. I will use your remaining chakra to let you meet Naruto. I will seal all your remaining chakra on Naruto and combine it with the 8-sign seal. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. In addition, I will solve the 9 tails, and I can only seal them up with ghouls if they are not Jinchuriki. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Kushina looked anxious, but that seal. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. There is another point. The 9 tails sealed on me is only half. Such a powerful force cannot be suppressed physically, and it is impossible to achieve it from a strategic point of view. It is okay to have your participation in the 9 tails seal, but if before the resurrection of 9 tails, it would be bad if Jinchuriki was not around and the balance of the tailed beasts would collapse. Open black lens bracket. If you seal it with a ghoul, you can permanently seal half of me and 9 tails, so if you want to seal the other half of 9 tails, seal it on Naruto, use 8-sign seal. Open black lens bracket. Kushina looked at Minato in shock, as if he didn't expect him to sacrifice his son for the so-called balance. Close black lens bracket. Namikaze Minato didn't give Kushina a chance to speak. Do you remember the world change that Mr. Jiraiya said, and the disaster that followed the change? Today I confirmed 2 things. The masked man who attacked you will definitely bring a bloodbath, and then it must be this child who stops him, this child named after teacher Jiraiya, Uzumaki Naruto. Open black lens bracket. Minato, but, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. 4th generation didn't wait for Kushina to finish speaking, and directly and quickly used the ghoul seal that died together. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Trust this child. This is our 2 children. Close black lens bracket. Kushina shouted at Minato angrily. He is our son. Because of this, I don't want Naruto to bear such a heavy responsibility. And why seal it with a ghoul? There are so many ways to seal it. Just for let me meet him. Why do you want to die for this? I hope you can stay with Naruto and protect him from growing up. For the balance of the tail beast. For the country. For the village. Do you want Naruto to be a victim? Are you going to make you a victim for me? But at this time, Minato's face has become gloomy, and he said with a blank face, abandoning the country, abandoning the village, and abandoning children, you should have a deep understanding of the destruction of the motherland, right? People who died, what kind of cruel life will be forced to live? Besides, our family is ninja. After Namikaze Minato's persuasion, 9 tails was divided into 2 and sealed into Naruto's body and his own. Close black lens bracket. As Kushina insisted on asking Sarutobi Hiruzen to take good care of Naruto, both the 4th generation couple died on the spot. Close black lens bracket. In the examination room, Naruto's tears couldn't stop flowing crazily. He tried desperately to wipe away the tears, but it didn't help. He turned out to be Konoha's hero, the son of 4th Hokage. And at this moment, the screen in the sky dimmed again. Blackening. Naruto's figure once again appeared in the sky. There was a crazy smile on his face, and he smiled at the whole ninja world with resentment in his tone. Unexpectedly, The nine-tails demon fox that the whole Konoha hates, and can't wait to kill is actually the son of the hero 4th Hokage in Konoha's legend. No, it should be said that Naruto himself is the hero of Konoha. If without him, perhaps Konoha, who lost 9 tails, would have started the 4th Ninja World War by other villages long ago. Blackening Naruto grinned and stretched out a finger to Ninja World. Now ask the first question. 9 Tails Knight, who's the F****** king guy? Chapter 9 Namikaze Minato is the most damned. Such a sharp question stunned the ninja world. Because at this time they were all immersed in the touch of Konoha shinobi desperately resisting the disaster brought by 9 Tails and the masked man for the will of fire, who would have thought that the blackened Naruto would appear at this time to ask a question of who was the most damned. Senju Hashirama. There is no doubt that the most damned person in the 9 Tails rebellion should be the man in the black robe and mask. If it weren't for him, it wouldn't have caused such a catastrophe. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Master 1st Hokage is wise. I led Konoha shinobi in the 9 Tails rebellion, but I tried my best to block 9 Tails from the village. Shimura Danzo. I'm in charge of evacuating civilians. Senju Tobarama. I would say the worst is those evil Uchiha. I didn't see any members of the Konoha guard for such a big thing happening in the village. This time the 9 Tails rebellion must have been planned by the Uchiha clan. Senju Hashirama. Shut up, Tobarama. Uchiha Yadai. UF** king fart. Konoha's people bullied others too much. During the 9 Tails rebellion, we received orders to stay away from the battlefield and evacuate our clansmen. Danzo's roots have been staring at us and won't let us shoot at all. Shimura Danzo. Sharp-eyed people have seen the Sharingan pattern in the eyes of 9 Tails. Who knows if it was planned by your Uchiha clan to secretly seize power. Uchiha Rice Fire. You are nonsense, only Master Madara has controlled 9 Tails since ancient times. 9 Tails is just a legend to us. You are deliberately suppressing our Uchiha clan and secretly crowding out Uchiha. It's time for the second generation to begin. Shimura Danzo. Do I have to explain? Is it shameless to save face for you Uchiha clan, who had been secretly mobilizing the rally in an attempt to plan a coup to control Konoha? Uchiha Itachi. Say it yourself. Uchiha Itachi. It's the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Rice Fire. Me. Percent at hash you are a scumbag, you don't help your clansmen, and you even point the knife in your hand at your clansmen. You are a fool. How did Master Fugaku give birth to such a beast like you? Uchiha Shisui. Itachi. What is going on? Didn't I ask you to use my eyes to prevent the coup of the Uchiha clan, and then ask the third generation to ease the relationship between Konoha and the Uchiha clan? Uchiha Sasuke. Brother Shisui. This beast killed the entire Uchiha clan to test his strength, and now I am the only one left in the entire Uchiha clan. Senju Tobarama. It turned out to be a coup d'etat. It really deserves to be the evil Uchiha. At the beginning, Uchiha Setsu wanted to seize power from the Senju clan and instigated a coup d'etat. I didn't expect that your Uchiha clan would still follow in the footsteps. Uchiha Inafari. UMB, there is only one direct male blood left in our Uchiha, and there is only one old woman left in your Senju clan. Tsunade. You have the guts to crawl out of the grave for me, and see if I don't break your bones apart. Terumi Mei. You Konohas are really interesting, any topic can lead to a lot of conflicts. Uchiha Obito. You Kurigakure implemented the blood mist policy back then, and you forgot about the massacre of blood successors. Terumi Mei. Bastard. I almost forgot, you Uchiha clan used Sharingan to control our 4th generation Mizukage, you haven't settled with you yet, now think about it, the only one who can do this is the man in black who controls 9 Tails, right? Sure enough, the most damn thing is that black robe Uchiha. Senju Tobarama. Evil Uchiha, you are doing things everywhere, there is a reason for your genocide. Uchiha Shisui. Itachi, what are you talking about? Why do you want to attack the tribe? You should know that it was Danzo who killed me, not the tribe. I hope to recast the glory of Uchiha so that you can make the Uchiha clan the pillar of Konoha. Uchiha Shisui kept sending barrage, but at this time Uchiha Itachi didn't show any sign of replying. At this time, Sasuke is still in Konoha, and it is impossible for Uchiha Itachi to betray Konoha to clarify the truth. Then the answers to the questions began to vary. Some said Obito should die, some said 9 Tails should die, some said Uchiha clan should die, and some said Sarutobi Hiruzen should die. But no matter how the answer changes, no one ever put Namikaze Minato and Uzumaki Kushina as the answer to this question. Because in their view, the fearless sacrifice of the Minato couple is worthy of the Holy Mother both in terms of morality and practice. However, a hostile reply made the atmosphere in the chat room stagnant. Gaara. Damn Namikaze Minato. Namikaze Minato, why is that trash blaming the kids for everything? Why does he say that his son is the savior? Obviously he could survive to protect his child from wind and rain, but in the end he chose to commit suicide, and then for the sake of the so-called prophecy, he threw everything to a newborn baby. Damn this garbage. Must die. 4th Cage Rosa. Shut up, evil, I know you are blaming me for sealing one tail on you. But you have to know, I am the shadow of Sunagakur, Even if I do it all over again, I will make the same choice. I need to be responsible for the whole village. Not for you alone. You are my son. You should control Shukaku well. Instead of being overwhelmed by anger, your uncle was sent by me to assassinate you. Just to test you, it's just a matter of tolerance. As a ninja, you shouldn't be influenced by your emotions. Gaara. Damn bastard. Even if Orochimaru doesn't kill you, I will. I am going to kill you. Kill you. At this time, Gaara in the examination room ran away in an instant, and the terrifying sand poured out and rolled out towards the people around him. Chapter 10 Konoha. What are you talking about? Not good. This guy is one-tail Jinchuriki. Morinoi Hibiki and the examiners, expressions changed drastically. Everyone leave the classroom. Gaara. Konkuro and Tamari looked anxiously at Gaara, who was driven away by his dead father. Don't be impulsive. At this time, they have not received the notice of Konoha's collapse plan. They just thought that they were here to take the exam normally. If they go berserk here, it will definitely cause a war between Konoha and Sand Shinobi Village. Even if they are the children of the wind and shadow, they can't afford this fault. Just when Morino Ibiki was at a loss and was about to notify Third Hokage. Sudden, a terrifying tree vine sprang out from the ground and instantly entangled Gaara, who had already turned into a half-tailed beast. This is wood style. Morino Ibiki looked at the vines that kept absorbing Gaara chakra with a shocked expression. At this time, the blackened Naruto in the sky narrowed his eyes and smiled. Fighting is prohibited during movie watching. At the same time, the picture of Gaara being controlled was also projected to the entire ninja world. All the ninja villages in the otherworld looked at the vines tightly entwining Jinchuriki with solemn expressions. Wood style by Senju Hashirama. Although everyone felt miraculous before, at most they were just miraculous. Many people just watched the movie with the idea of watching a movie, whether it was a reward or a challenge for the blackening Naruto. But now the scene of Gaara being subdued in an instant surprised them. This is the wood style that has disappeared for decades, the unique ninjutsu of Senju Hashirama, the god of the ninja world. Although many people mocked and provoked Senju Hashirama in the chat room, they just thought it was possible that this was a natural scene directed by Hokage. But the appearance of wood style directly made them nervous, because Senju Hashirama is a man who alone makes the ninja world dare not start a dispute. It wasn't until his death that the first ninja world war started completely. So the appearance of wood style is a much stronger threat to them than this magical viewing. Blackened Naruto looked down with a smile. No matter where in the ninja world, as long as he looked up, it seemed that he was staring at himself. Have you answered yet? No one has announced the reward. Uchiha Madara. Huh, god damn it, I think it's Namikaze Minato too. Hashi hot mom, it seems that the Konoha you built is wrong. You have forgotten why we chose to build Ninja Village in the first place. But that's all right, I've found a real path to peace, and it's going to happen soon. Senju Tobarama. Hehe, it really is the evil Uchiha. I shouldn't have asked Big Brother to agree to your surrender in the first place. Senju Hashirama. Shut up. Tobarama. The chat room fell into silence again. The blackening in the sky Naruto suddenly let out a wild laugh, and at this time the answers of the entire ninja world appeared on the stone tablets erected in the centers of each ninja village. I declare that the correct answers are Gaara and Uchiha Madara. Blackening Naruto's answer caused the chat room to explode. What a joke. Namikaze Minato has saved many Konoha shinobi victims and families. He would rather give his life to maintain the balance between the villages and avoid opening disputes. Every step he takes is for the sake of the village, for peace, and for the country. Why is this kind of Hokage the most damned? I think you are talking nonsense purely based on your own thoughts. That is to say, Namikaze Minato-sama is a hero. He is the implementer of the will of fire. If it weren't for him, Konoha might be destroyed. Onoki. I have to say that what they said is indeed reasonable. Even as an enemy, I admire Namikaze Minato very much. Fourth Raikage. I have dealt with Namikaze Minato, and I think it is understandable for him to do so. After all, he is from the same village. Terumi Mei. That is to say, the concubine wants to marry a man like Namikaze Minato. Just take this opportunity to seek marriage. If you are interested, you can come to Kurigakure to try. Blue. Mizukage-sama, please behave. Seeing that the chat room was full of supporters of Namikaze Minato, blackened Naruto showed a sneer on his face. He said leisurely, since that's the case, who of you would like to let your child take Naruto's place and become Ninetales Jinchuriki? Onoki. Why are you unwilling? You Konoha have snatched away all the sealing techniques of the Uzumaki clan, and combined with the blood of the Uzumaki clan, you will not worry about running away. With such a powerful talent, I think everyone is willing to accept Ninetales, right? And boys don't have to worry about problems like weakness caused by childbirth. Fourth Raikage. I also agree with this point. If there is the sealing technique of the Uzumaki clan, the tailed beast is the sweet pastry. Who wouldn't want it? I found out. When you Konoha sold us the tailed beast, you didn't feel good about it. You only bought the tail. Beasts do not provide corresponding sealing techniques. Every year, the rampage of the light-tailed beast involves a lot of energy for us. If you ask this question, isn't it a good thing to get cheap? Konoha's first two generations of Jinchuriki, one Uzumaki Mito, one Uzumaki Kushina, their powerful chakra is not lost to Ninetales at all. Becoming Jinchuriki for so many years, except that Kushina gave Naruto chakra during childbirth, which caused weakness and was taken advantage of. Before that, Ninetales Jinchuriki wasn't a disgusting existence in Konoha. On the contrary, Kushina also won the title of Battlefield Red Pepper by virtue of her strong strength. If the normal operation is followed, the Ninetales split in half by Namikaze Minato is definitely a sought-after existence. Because of the lack of the 9 tails of the general chakra, even without the vortex blood can become a Jinchuriki, Naruto, who has blonde hair and does not inherit the vortex blood, is the best example. But it is a pity that the rotten Konoha F4 is in power among Konoha. Blackened Naruto stared down with a sneer, seeming to have a panoramic view of everyone's expressions. He said coldly, "Why don't you speak? Konoha, are you willing to replace Naruto with your own son as Ninetales Jinchuriki?" At this time, everyone in the ninja world discovered that none of the speeches that were willing to replace Naruto were from Konoha village. Chapter 11 Angry Kushina, Naruto's Tragic Childhood. Looking at the silent Konoha, an unexpected consciousness appeared in the live broadcast room. Uzumaki Kushina. What the hell is going on? What does Naruto mean? Why is Konoha's people unwilling to replace him? Is it because of the responsibility to save the world in the future? If it's just that, it won't be enough, right? Seeing the Lord's mother appear, everyone in Konoha village felt even more ashamed. Uzumaki Kushina. What the hell is going on? Naruto, tell me, is it because of being a Jinchuriki being watched? Or is it the reason why Jinchuriki's movement is restricted? Naruto, why do you hate your father so much? Blackening Naruto sneered. Father. He deserves it too. Let me tell you why. The figure of the blackened Naruto disappeared, and the familiar Konoha village reappeared in the sky. But at this time Sarutobi Hiruzen in the Hokage building panicked. The picture is from when Naruto became conscious. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Go, Demon Fox. Demon Fox. Close black lens bracket. The stones were thrown at Naruto, who was less than 3 years old. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Come back quickly. Don't come into contact with that kind of monster. Bad luck. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. You bastard, get lost. What are you doing here, Plague God? Take this thing and get lost. Open black lens bracket. Look, is that the kid? Yeah, he's the one. Close black lens bracket. The indifferent and chilling faces make people shudder. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Why? Why on earth? Why are you looking at me like this? Close black lens bracket. The scene changed, and Naruto came to Ichiraku Ramen alone and smelled the aroma of the shop. He took out the poor copper coins on his body, and ran away from the shop with strong desire. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It's that kid, panicked, God knows what he will do to you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It's him, have you heard of it? The 4th generation died because of him, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. I'm back. Naruto walked into the dilapidated apartment alone, lying on the bed in tears. Close black lens bracket. Scene after scene, all the injustices that Naruto has encountered since birth are displayed in front of the eyes of everyone in the ninja world. Close black lens bracket. At this time, those outside of Konoha village finally knew why people in Konoha village were unwilling to let their children become Naruto. Chat room belongs to Infinite Tsukuyomi's app. Everyone communicates through the transmission of words through consciousness. When Sarutobi Hiruzen appeared next to Naruto as a kind grandfather, a wave of anger spread throughout the ninja world. Uzumaki Kushina. Namikaze. Minato. Is this what you mean for the country? For the village? Sarutobi Hiruzen, you get out of here. I entrusted you to take care of Naruto before I died, is that how you took care of him? Uzumaki Kushina. Why Naruto Jinchuriki's identity was revealed? Isn't this the top secret of the village? Why is the identity of the son of Naruto 4th Hokage being concealed? Why doesn't my son even have a decent place to live? Just because Namikaze Minato lured 9 tails into his house and blew up his house, so Naruto should live in that kind of place. Uzumaki Kushina. Children under 3 years old. How dare you? Those of Anbu who protected Jinchuriki. Kakashi too. Where did you die? Your master's child was bullied like this. Where are you? Uzumaki Kushina. Namikaze Minato. Come out to me. Give me an explanation. The greatest misfortune in my life is to meet such a bastard as you. Obviously you can grow up with Naruto. Obviously Naruto doesn't need to be a Jinchuriki. For the peace of the so-called tailed beasts. Is this what you pay for being a Hokage? Lost humanity. Namikaze Minato. Say. The chat room is full of an angry mother swiping the screen. Only a mother can have the most selfless love for her child in the world. Swirl Kushina. Sorry, Naruto. It's all mom's fault. Naruto. Sorry. After the anger passed, words with endless grief appeared in the live broadcast room. Naruto in the examination room broke down and cried, constantly responding to Kushina's maternal love. Uzumaki Naruto. It's okay, Mom, I've grown up, I've become a ninja on my own, and I have my own companions and teachers, and I'm no longer as lonely as I used to be. At this time, Namikaze Minato, who had been silent all this time, appeared in the live broadcast room. Namikaze Minato. Kushina, I believe that the teacher must have his reasons for doing this. It seems that the information about Nine Tails in the third generation project has not been told to Naruto. It should be to hide the information about Nine Tails as much as possible, right? Knowing that Naruto is my son, many dangers will befall him. Uzumaki Kushina. Go. At this time, Uzumaki Kushina has fully understood that his beloved husband is completely a puppet brainwashed by the will of fire. Even now, he is still whitewashing Sarutobi Hiruzen, trying to explain why Naruto was excluded. Is it a fool? Top secret information like Nine Tails Jinchuriki is not kept secret, but you, a son of the fourth Hokage. What kind of thing are you that can make the major ninja villages risk their lives to strangle your son in the cradle? Chapter 12. He is more useful alive than dead. Uzumaki Kushina, fellow Jinchuriki, knows very well. The identity of Jinchuriki is top secret among ordinary people, even among ninjas. When she was a Jinchuriki, people around would only laugh at her because of her red hair, but no one ever excluded her because she was a Jinchuriki. Because most people don't even know she is Nine Tails Jinchuriki. The only time she was in danger was because Jinchuriki was discovered by the people of Cloud Shinobi Village and kidnapped because of Jinchuriki's identity, and then Namikaze Minato came to save the beauty for a month, so that she could secretly agree with her. Now Namikaze Minato, who has lost the aura of love, is not pleasing to Kushina's eyes at this time. She now seriously doubts that Namikaze Minato's rescue of herself was entirely arranged by third Hokage. Nine Tails Jinchuriki's freedom is restricted, and her actions will naturally be monitored by Anbu. At that time, he was kidnapped, but Anbu didn't find out. Instead he, a kid, came to save the beauty as a hero. She looked at the image of Sarutobi Hiruzen who Naruto played in the video and was lost in thought. Since Naruto was brainwashed at such a young age, there is no reason why Namikaze Minato, a civilian genius, should not be valued by Sarutobi Hiruzen. When Namikaze Minato became the Hokage, it was very abrupt. He didn't even know it. He was suddenly announced as the fourth Hokage. At that time, he was showing off excitedly to his newly pregnant self. The more he thought about it, the more Uzumaki Kushina felt that his whole life was arranged by others. Thinking of Naruto's tragic experience, Kushina couldn't help but speak again from the live broadcast room. Uzumaki Kushina. Namikaze Minato. You die to me, don't let me see you here. Onoki of the 2-day scale. Ninja is a good trick, no wonder even the darkness of the ninja world is willing to lie under your hands, it depends on you when it comes to black hearts. Sarutobi Hiruzen. You fart, I have strictly ordered the villagers not to discuss Naruto being Nine Tails. Otherwise he wouldn't have made friends at ninja school. The reason why I don't announce the identity of his son of the fourth generation is because I'm worried that you guys will assassinate him. Sarutobi Hiruzen regrets the death of fourth Hokage again. He has never cultivated such a useful tool man Hokage. He is strong and has no opinions. The key is that the training of the will of fire is in place. As long as it is for Konoha, he can sacrifice himself. Everything. Fourth Raikage. You fart. We're not down to revenge on a child. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Hehe, what did you say when you wanted to kidnap Hinata when you signed the peace treaty with Konoha? Fourth Raikage. You fart, it was you Hyuga clan who killed our Cloud Shinobi Village messenger first, don't talk nonsense. Raikage from Cloud Shinobi Village snorted and almost forgot about it. Hyuga Neji. A bunch of trash. If it weren't for you, father wouldn't have died either. Damn Cloud Shinobi Village. Damn clan. Hyuga Hazashi. Hiyashi, didn't you give Neji my letter? Neji, I want you to know that I died because Hyuga Hiyashi was my brother, that's all, it was my own choice of my own death, it had nothing to do with the branch house. Hyuga Neji. Father. But the fate of our branch house. Hyuga Hazashi. The fate of a person is not certain. Just like me, I can choose my own death. Neji, look forward, don't dwell on the past, and exchange my life for Konoha's peace, which is what I want to do. Senju Hashirama. Wait a minute, what traded your life for Konoha's peace? Did you die on the battlefield? Hyuga Hiyashi. It was because Cloud Shinobi Village wanted my white eyes. They came to kidnap the white eyes of our Hyuga clan in the name of peace talks, but I killed them. Later, they said that we killed the messenger and asked us to hand over the murderer, otherwise we started a war with Konoha, and then my younger brother took the initiative to die and send the body out for me. We used Caged Bird to destroy Bayan, so they didn't succeed. Senju Tobarama. Senju Tobarama. Monkey, are you kidding me? Have you forgotten how I died in the first place? When I signed the peace treaty in Cloud Shinobi Village, I was attacked by Jinzhou Yinzhou. At that time, I sent you back with my life. Is this how you developed Konoha for me? Senju Tobarama. To trade Konoha's own life for peace. Are you out of your mind? Originally I thought you had great political skills, and it was understandable to be a Hokage, but now you use all your political talents on your own people. Senju Hashirama. Monkey, Tobirama is right. The will of fire is to protect the future, willing to sacrifice your own spiritual will, but it is not for you to surrender without a fight, to sacrifice the lives of your companions at will for the so-called peace. If one day, someone asked you, Hokage, to commit suicide to sign a peace agreement with Konoha, will you commit suicide? Fourth Hokage. Oops. Why didn't I think of it at the time? Directly letting third Hokage commit suicide is not much more comfortable than dying a Hyuga branch house. Azalea. Master what you said is wrong. I have summarized the information. Through the efforts of Sarutobi Hiruzen, both the Konoha Senju and Uchiha clans are exterminated. White Fang committed suicide, the legendary Sannin defected, escaped, and third Hokage successfully pulled Konoha village from 12 to 4 to the garbage ninja village that is now on the same level as Sunagaku. This is our blessing. Well, he cannot be allowed to commit suicide, he is more useful alive than dead. Senju Hashirama, Senju Tobirama. Chapter 13 The Role of the Ninja Pot King, Third Generation is Crazy. Sarutobi Hiruzen is furious at other ninja villages' insults. Sarutobi Hiruzen. You are just trying to stir up internal conflicts in Konoha village. Is there evidence for what you said? I know I'm not qualified as a Hokage, but I've never done the things you said. Sarutobi Hiruzen's words caused everyone in the chat room to look at each other, not to mention other ninjas from Ninja Village, even Konoha Shinobi fell silent about it. That's right, what Azalea said before was the result of what happened to Konoha, but it doesn't mean that these things were done by Sarutobi Hiruzen. Even if everyone infers from the vested interests of these things that Sarutobi Hiruzen may have indicated, there is no substantive evidence. This is why Sannin left, and Konoha's many families stood still. Because Sarutobi Hiruzen has always stood for righteousness, everything he did was for Konoha peace, but because of peace, the interests of other families were being sacrificed, and only the Sarutobi family grew rapidly in Konoha. Sarutobi Hiruzen was even more proud looking at the silent chat room. Sarutobi Hiruzen. What? Nothing to say. I was working hard for Konoha to stay away from the war with all my heart, but it was because of Danzo's private behavior that these things happened. He even assassinated me, but I forgave him. Alas, it's all right to say that my fault. If I had been more decisive, perhaps not so much would have happened. Danzo. People are sitting at home, and the pot is coming from the sky. This time, Danzo once again felt the inexplicability of the Uchiha genocide night. Obviously Sarutobi Hiruzen is powerless to prevent the coup, and obviously many actions have been approved by him, but in the end all the faults were blamed on himself. Not only the route was disbanded, but also the position of Hokage consultant was withdrawn, and now it is all day be watched by Anbu. Now, out of nowhere, he still threw the blame on himself. Danzo only felt 10,000 mud horses running wildly in his heart, but he didn't know how to refute. Sarutobi Hiruzen sneered at Danzo's question mark. Sarutobi Hiruzen. What, am I wrong? If it weren't for being in the escort of Lord Second Hokage, I would have thrown you into prison a long time ago. The reason why Konoha is what it is now, which thing is not your doing? Spread the word that Naruto is a demon fox, not because you want to let Naruto go berserk, so as to pull him into the roots and cultivate him as a tool of war. Sarutobi Hiruzen. And my order is to prohibit the villagers from discussing Naruto. In order to crowd out his radicals, I personally stand up for him so that the villagers dare not do excessive things. As the son of the fourth generation, I, the current third generation, have a big face. It's all nonsense to control Naruto, but my Hokage is also restricted by the elders and can't help Naruto. Sarutobi Hiruzen sat in Hokage's office with a sneer and a contemptuous expression as he smoked a cigarette. Want to overthrow yourself by public opinion? What are you kidding? I really don't know what I rely on to firmly control Konoha in my hands. The reason why I tolerate Danzo's behavior over and over again is to wait for this moment. The reason why I took the initiative to set up a group of elders to restrict Hokage's behavior was for this time. No one understands his own intentions better than Danzo. As long as he makes a slight appearance in front of Danzo in a way that may damage Konoha's interests, Danzo will shout, Hiruzen, you will regret this, and secretly did what he wanted to do beautifully. How is it possible to be a good politician without own white gloves? At this time, everyone in the chat room was also shocked by Sarutobi Hiruzen's unwilling speech. Senju Hashirama. That's how it is. It turned out that it was all Danzo's fault. I said how the monkey's strong will of fire would do such a crazy thing. Senju Tobirama. Oh, monkey, you are just too kind. I was a little worried when I was in the land of thunder. You are too indecisive to be a Hokage. You must be tough when you should be tough. Namikaze Minato. See, Kushina, it's really not the third generation's fault. When I was in office, I also felt that the elders had too much restrictions on Hokage, and I couldn't implement many policies without their consent. 2-day scale Onoki. Hehe, what kind of elders group did you Konoha set up? Laughing to death, you deserve to play yourself like this. Fourth Hokage. Our Cloud Shinobi village doesn't have so many troubles, everyone is very harmonious, not as dark as your Konoha, ha ha ha. Konoha village citizen A, I'll just say it. How could such a kind third generation do such a thing? It was Danzo who did it. Konoha village citizen B, It is said that Danzo is the darkness of the ninja world, and he does things unscrupulously. As expected, our Konoha's weakness is caused by this guy. We wronged Master Hokage. The public opinion in the chat room became one-sided again, and some people clamored that they would like to become Naruto, because they were taken care of by Mr. Hokage, and they were not afraid of being excluded at all. Sarutobi Hiruzen was delighted to see the comments in the chat room. Only the high-level members of Konoha's major families and Danzo and other Konoha's high-level officials are as disgusting as eating flies, because they all know that these things were signaled by third generation. Without the consent of Hokage, it is impossible for Danzo to do these things successfully. But they have no proof. However, at this moment, the blackened Naruto figure appeared again in the sky. He clapped his hands in admiration. It's still you. The blue is better than the blue, and Senju Tobirama can't catch up with you in terms of political means, but you seem to have forgotten that what I show you now is just the experience of Naruto in this world. Sarutobi Hiruzen's heart skipped a beat. He looked up at the sky. At this time the blackened Naruto's figure disappeared again, and the picture of the young Naruto catching fish and eating appeared in front of everyone again. Chapter 14 Blackening Naruto's Encounter. The black screen in the sky lit up, and familiar and unfamiliar images appeared in the sky. This was the tragic life of Naruto when he was a child that was just broadcast not long ago. Naruto, who was less than 3 years old, had to come to the river to fish by himself because he did not have enough money to eat. Close black lens bracket. After finally catching a few fish with branches, an old man who claimed to be lost came here. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Who are you? I'm just a passing grandfather. Gululu, ha ha ha, grandpa, I'll give you this fish. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Young Naruto is still sensible, which makes people feel distressed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Really? Thank you. It looks really delicious. Of course, this is the fish I caught. It must be delicious. Close black lens bracket. No one has ever looked at him. Naruto feels that the old man in front of him is simply the only light in his heart. Close black lens bracket. In the following days, although the conditions were still difficult, third generation began to give Naruto living expenses in his own name every month, and Naruto's life began to become much more comfortable. Close black lens bracket. The village also began to restrict adults from discussing that Naruto is a demon fox, and the children also began to naively shorten the distance between them and Naruto. Although there were nagging from their parents, some people were willing to play with their friends after all. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Except that when going home every night, other people have their parents waiting, and he can only stay in that dilapidated apartment alone. Naruto's life began to look forward to. He began to dream of becoming the same Hokage as third generation, and get everyone's approval. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Until one day, it was a snowy day. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The little princess of the Hyuga family lost from her servant for some reason, and was bullied by 3 bear children. Close black lens bracket. Naruto, who couldn't get used to it, stepped forward, but because of the escape of Nine Tails chakra, Naruto was severely beaten. Close black lens bracket. The candidates in the examination room looked at Naruto and Hinata at the same time, and Hinata looked at Naruto with a blushing face. And Naruto scratched his head in embarrassment. I almost forgot, why is it broadcasting this? The scene of Naruto being excluded was broadcast before, but the scene in front of him was not broadcast. But some high-level people in Konoha saw that something was wrong. Uzumaki Kushina. What the hell? The princess of the Hyuga family was bullied. Just kidding me, when did the Zong family go out without several guards? And where is Anbu, who is responsible for protecting Naruto? Just watching Naruto get beaten. Hyuga Hiyashi. Sorry. Hiyashi's sudden interruption made everyone stunned, wondering what he meant by apologizing suddenly, but then Hyuga Hiyashi stopped talking as if he hadn't appeared. This made the secretive Sarutobi Hiruzen breathe a sigh of relief, because this incident involved a PY deal between him and Hyuga Hiyashi. The two sides match Naruto and Hinata to form an offensive and defensive alliance. He wants to help Hyuga Hiyashi put pressure on the Hyuga clan elders to delay the time for Hyuga Neji to engrave the caged bird. It's a pity that Sarutobi Hiruzen felt that it was the elders who controlled the Hyuga clan at the time, so Sarutobi Hiruzen didn't choose to make a move later. As a result, the two had an unpleasant quarrel, and Hinata was ordered by Hiyashi to prohibit him from approaching Naruto. It was not until the incident of the Cloud Shinobi village messenger that Sarutobi Hiruzen found an opportunity to use Hyuga Hazashi to make an example of the chickens and monkeys to regain control of the various ninja clans in Konoha, and let their next descendants come to the ninja school to accept the baptism of the will of fire. Now that Hanabi is born, if Hyuga Hiyashi does not want Hanabi or Hinata to be engraved with caged bird, he must continue to rely on himself, so it is impossible for him at this time to tell the situation at that time. In the examination room, Shikamaru poked Naruto's waist and said with a smile, I didn't expect you to be a hero to save the beauty, but it's a pity that your strength is too poor. Naruto blushed and shouted in embarrassment, it's long-winded. I'm just not good at clone technique. But Shikamaru looked puzzled at this time. He looked at the sky and frowned and said. However, The screens that have appeared so far seem to be not much different from the ones played just now. Even looking at the details, you will feel that Naruto on the opposite side is much more comfortable than you. Naruto touched his nose and laughed. It's always the same. Well, although the identity of the son of the fourth generation has been concealed, he is not the old man of the third generation. He is just worried that I will be retaliated by my father's enemies. The third generation has indeed taken care of me a lot these years, at least with the living expenses he gave, I wouldn't even be able to afford instant noodles. Shikamaru looked at Naruto speechlessly. You can really see it. Naruto raised his head proudly and said proudly, I am the child of fourth Hokage. My father is a hero, so I am sure I can be a hero too. Shikamaru frowned and looked at the screen again. It would be great if this is the case. Sure enough, the picture in the sky changed at this time, and things started to move in different directions. Open black lens bracket. Naruto was knocked down, his head hit the ground heavily. Close black lens bracket. A memory that doesn't belong to him began to emerge in his mind. It was an anime called Hokage Ninja, and his instinct told him that it was called anime. Close black lens bracket. Naruto didn't know what the picture suddenly appeared in his mind, but as his memory became clearer, he found excitedly that the Hokage ninja seemed to be talking about his own life. Close black lens bracket. In the future, I not only made close friends, but also won the approval of the villagers and successfully became a Hokage. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. More importantly, he knew that he is not a demon fox, but the son of the great hero fourth Hokage. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. 3-year-old Naruto is extremely excited, he can't wait to share this news with his most trusted person. Close black lens bracket. Chapter 15 Danzo, who broke the defense, takes the blame again. Open black lens bracket. 3-year-old Naruto was extremely excited, and he couldn't wait to share the news with his most trusted person. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Close black lens bracket. Some people in Konoha village saw this scene with weird expressions. Although they didn't know what the Hokage ninja was, judging from the information obtained by Naruto, it must be some secret information. Open black lens bracket. Grandpa. I am the son of fourth Hokage. Naruto found Sarutobi Hiruzen excitedly and told him the shocking news. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. I'm not a demon fox. I'm the son of a hero. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Sarutobi Hiruzen's face turned livid, and he asked calmly, who told you this news? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Really? I saw it with my own eyes. I am the son of fourth Hokage. My father sealed 9 tails into my body for the sake of Konoha. I am also a hero. They shouldn't have done this to me, and I managed to be the its Hokage. I'm 7th Hokage. Open black lens bracket. Naruto didn't notice Sarutobi Hiruzen's increasingly gloomy expression, and told Sarutobi Hiruzen some pictures he could understand in his mind just now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. I am the son of a hero, and I will be able to defeat many bad guys in the future, and then I will become 7th Hokage. Grandpa, you have to be careful. I saw you were beaten violently by a woman, and you died using the same spell as my father. Grandpa, hurry up and announce that I am the son of the 4th generation, so that those people won't look at me like that. Open black lens bracket. Sarutobi Hiruzen nodded in agreement with a smile, but turned around and summoned Anbu to investigate what happened around Naruto. He suspected that someone used illusion to implant false memories in Naruto. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. However, no matter how Anbu investigated, he found no clues of anyone approaching Jinchuriki. Close black lens bracket. But at this time, Naruto has already begun to tell himself the identity of the son of the 4th generation to those who exclude him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. It's a pity that he didn't get people's approval for doing this. On the contrary, what appeared in front of him were a few masked Anbu, who called themselves Gen. Close black lens bracket. Senju Hashirama. Root. What is root? Senju Tobarama. I haven't heard of it either, but the clothes should be Anbu's. Senju Hashirama. Anbu. What is Anbu? Senju Tobarama. It is an assassination mobile unit that I specially set up to protect Hokage and complete some covert tasks. Senju Hashirama. Protect Hokage. Hokage still needs protection. Everyone. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Mr. First Hokage, the root is Anbu's training institution, which has been in charge of Danzo before. Later, after the Uchiha genocide incident, I was very angry and disbanded the root and merged it into Anbu. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Well, Uchiha Itachi's rebellion wouldn't have happened if it wasn't my fault. Shimura Danzo. Enough is enough. I found that you are a bit shameless. What am I doing this for? And it's not for Konoha. Our Konoha will be able to unify the ninja world in the future. Only when the ninja world is handed over to me, the whole ninja world will become peaceful. Look at how much trouble your indecisive temper has left behind, isn't it all because of been wiping your ass? What is the root? What is the darkness of the ninja world? Isn't it just to help you do those actions that can't be put on the table? Shimura Danzo. Without our roots, how could your Hokage position be so secure? Without our roots, where did you Anbu have so many elites? Shimura Danzo. At the beginning, you forced to sign an unconditional peace treaty with Iwagakure. As a result, the main force of each ninja tribe is still idle at home. It is the talents cultivated from our roots that survived the most difficult time. You crossed the river and demolished the bridge on the night of the genocide. Now just unload the grind and kill the donkey, right? Sarutobi Hiruzen. Haha, I never gave those orders are all guesswork by yourself. Shimura Danzo. I am at #. Percent at. You. Percent at #. Everyone looked surprised at Danzo who had been broken. They also refreshed their understanding of Sarutobi Hiruzen's methods again. No wonder Danzo has never been able to become Hokage. The grades of the two are not at the same level at all. Suddenly Danzo seemed to think of something. Shimura Danzo. How do you explain the video that was posted that day? That's Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, and without Hokage's nod, I wouldn't be able to move my roots. Back then, I also asked you for Naruto, but unfortunately you didn't agree, and I couldn't help it. Now that Naruto has been taken away, there is only one explanation, which is your nod. At this time, Sarutobi Hiruzen in Hokage's office also frowned. Because he knew what Danzo said was right. If he hadn't nodded, Danzo wouldn't have dared to take Naruto away. When he led Anbu to snatch wood-style Yamato back, he didn't even dare to fart. The roots looked awesome. But after all, it was just Anbu's novice training camp, and it couldn't be easier for him to kill him. And the reason why he let Danzo capture Naruto is naturally very simple. If he encountered the picture in the video, he would immediately find out who was bewitching Naruto. If no enemy can be found, Naruto will be completely imprisoned, brainwashed, and become a real tool of war. Chapter 16 Blackened Naruto. At this time, everyone in the ninja world looked at the picture in the sky and felt a little scared. Because what was broadcast in the sky was what happened to the blackened Naruto after being taken away by the roots. Open black lens bracket. Who are you? Why are you arresting me? Close black lens bracket. The young Naruto wanted to resist weakly, but how could he be an opponent of elite Chūnin level Anbu who couldn't even control chakra? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. At this time, Danzo has not yet got on crutches, but his eyes are already wrapped with bandages. He leads a young man, Anbu, to Naruto. Close black lens bracket. After quickly forming seals with both hands, a black sealing technique appeared on Naruto's tongue. Open black lens bracket. The seal of the root of tongue disaster. Konoha Anbu's root, special sealing technique. Danzo puts a seal on the tongue of the root member. If the person who was cast says anything about him, his whole body will be paralyzed, unable to speak or move. Danzo uses this to restrain his subordinates so that they cannot tell the secrets about him. Open black lens bracket. The sealed Naruto yelled in pain, but Danzo ignored the Anbu youth at the side and said, "Hey, I will leave this demon fox to you, and you will be responsible for suppressing the rampage of Nine-Tails from now on." Quote closing square bracket. Open black lens bracket. Anbu on the opposite side should be respectful, and then he opened his hands and pressed on Naruto's abdomen, and a black character, seat, suddenly appeared on his palm. Close black lens bracket. Hokage type ear smoothing technique. 10th edict on enlightenment. You can monitor the overflow of Naruto Nine-Tails chakra at any time, so that you can use wood style to suppress it. Close black lens bracket. The next life of Naruto was shocking. Not only did he lose his previous apartment, but he was locked up underground like a prison all day long. Apart from the necessary ninja training, he was subjected to various interrogations at the root. Learn from Naruto how much information others have instilled in him. Close black lens bracket. In the examination room, Naruto looked at the torment of self in the video with a livid face, as if he was the same person who really received such treatment. Hyuga Hinata looked at Naruto on the screen in tears, and she felt that if Naruto hadn't rescued her back then, she wouldn't have become what she is now. Many high-ranking Konohas were not too surprised by the scene in front of them, because they had already guessed what might happen when they learned that Naruto was caught in the root. In the chat room, Uzumaki Kushina did not appear. I am afraid that her soul is already so angry that she does not know what words to say to express her current anger. Open black lens bracket. In the beginning, Naruto tried to resist. In the worst case, he even activated the Nine-Tails chakra. However, Anbu, who was in charge of monitoring him, stretched out his hand and restrained him with several wood styles. The leaked Nine-Tails chakra no resistance was completely suppressed, and Naruto's punishment was even more cruel. Close black lens bracket. So Naruto started his training and brainwashing like hell. When his strength reached Genin, Danzo began to arrange some orphans similar to him to eat, live, and practice together. At the beginning, Naruto's gloomy eyes revealed a hint of hope and sympathy. Close black lens bracket. However, when their strength reaches Genin level, the cruelest trial begins. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Danzo asked them to catch and fight each other, only those with strong strength can survive. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. The companions who used to get along day and night had to draw their swords to face each other. At the beginning, Naruto tried to discuss with his companions and refused to fight in protest. Close black lens bracket. But when his companion gritted his trouser legs and begged him to give him a good time, Naruto completely collapsed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. His eyes became numb, and his shots became merciless, because he knew that living here was more painful than dying. Close black lens bracket. Thus, when Naruto was 6 years old, he beheaded his last companion under kunai, and his strength has far surpassed that of Kakashi in this high-pressure environment. Close black lens bracket. And also in this year, Naruto, who had disappeared for 3 years, appeared at the entrance ceremony of ninja school, with a standard Sai-style smirk on his face, standing on the side of the Nine-Tails Ki Sasuke's side. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Hi, my name is Uzumaki Naruto. Close black lens bracket. The picture in the sky stopped abruptly, and the blackened Naruto reappeared in the sky instead of the picture. Tisk tisk, I said Namikaze Minato is the most damned, do you have any opinions? There was a silence in the chat room, and they guessed it at this time. It was entirely because the protagonist of the video came to execute the execution publicly. It's just that blackening Naruto's how to achieve this scene makes them dare not act rashly. Looking at the silence in the chat room, blackening Naruto smiled slightly. In this case, let's give a reward to those who answered correctly in the previous round. As soon as he finished speaking, a picture of Gaara's examination room appeared in the sky. At this time, Gaara was being tightly bound by the tree roots emerging from the ground, and his power to guard the crane was also suppressed to death by the power of wood style. Then the next second, a terrifying suction came from above the vines. Blackened Naruto's voice appeared in the ninja world. Then reward you for getting rid of the monster Shuhei. As soon as these words came out, Kankuro and Temari's expressions changed drastically. Don't want. Chapter 17. Are you satisfied with this reward? Uchiha Madara. 6 more. The tailed beast was drawn away, and the Jinchuriki died. This is common knowledge among ninjas who know the meaning of Jinchuriki. Kankuro and Temari, who are the sons of Kazekage, naturally also know. Although they usually hate Gaara very much, in fact, these two people stay away from Gaara because of their father's majesty, but they have always admitted that Gaara is their own younger brother. Release Gaara soon. Didn't you answer the question correctly? Temari took out the folding fan behind his back and opened the 3 stars directly, shouting anxiously. 3 stars, Itachi. The wind attribute chakra blade desperately cut towards the vines that bound Gaara, but it could only cut shallow marks on the vines. Kankuro also controls the crow to use the saw blade to cut, but there is no doubt that this powerful wood style cannot be shaken by the two of them at all. Gaara looked at Kankuro and Temari, who were desperate for him, with disbelief in a daze. Why? Why did you save me? Temari and Kankuro replied without hesitation. You are my idiot brother. However, the reality was cruel, and within a few minutes, the terrifying one-tail chakra was pulled directly from Gaara's body. Gaara, who lost the one-tail chakra, gradually disappeared, and the huge one-tail chakra was sealed in a teapot-shaped pot like a doll. Let go of me. Who are you? Why do you have the power of 6 paths? Shuhei shouted excitedly, but the chakra in his body couldn't break the seal of the jar at all. Temari looked at her lifeless brother. Tears fell down unconsciously. She held an iron fan and shouted angrily to the sky. Why? You killed him even though you answered your question correctly. Kankuro on the side desperately wanted to hold Temari and prevent her from provoking this unknown Naruto. The guy who can kill Gaara in an instant and take away one-tail's crane is not something they genin can provoke, even if they genin even have the strength close to Jonin. In the land of Rain Shinobi village, Pain suddenly crushed the handrail of the fence around him. Conan on the side patted him on the shoulder reassuringly. Pen took a long breath. Even if it takes several days for all members of the Jishao organization to use the magic dragon 9 seals to extract the tailed beast, this guy has already completed the extraction in less than a few minutes. He didn't even need a ghetto statue as a container, he just sealed one tail in a broken teapot. At this moment, even Pain, who claims to be a god, doesn't know how to snatch Shuhei from the man in front of him. He had a plan to create a nuclear explosion forbidden technique by himself, and he felt as if he was pressed to death on the ground by a big force before he even started. However, before he could figure out how to get out of the predicament in front of him, the picture in the sky suddenly changed to where he was. Pain looked at the sky expressionlessly. A powerful chakra descended from the sky, and one-tail Shuhei sent directly to Pain with the sealed tea kettle. 4th Raikage I. This is heaven-sent technique. Wrong. Why did you send Shuhei here? This is where 2-day scale Onoki. Damn, don't you see the clothes this person is wearing? He wears the same clothes as that Uzumaki Naruto, and this is the base camp of that Vortex Naruto. At this time, Pain in the picture looked at the sudden surprise in front of him with a blank face. He frowned and raised his head and asked, what do you mean? At this time, the figure of blackened Naruto appeared, with a playful expression on his face. This is Uchiha Madara's answer reward. I think you should be satisfied, right? Uchiha Madara. At this time, Madara in the Pure Land saw the face of Obito in the vortex mask behind Pain changed. He immediately knew that the organization in front of him was probably the organization created by Uchiha Obito, a chess piece he had arranged. And the task he entrusted to Obito was to collect tailed beasts, revive 10 tails and himself. Now that the blackened Naruto directly sent one tail to Pain, he immediately understood that the blackened Naruto in front of him probably knew his plan, at least a part of it. Uchiha Madara said in the chat room, "Yes, I am very satisfied with this reward." Madara's words surprised the ninjas in the ninja world. Senju Hashirama. Mada, what does this mean? This reward was not given to you, I thought you would like rewards like resurrection. Senju Tobarama. Resurrection. What a joke, not even Sage of Six Paths can bring people back to life, except with impure world reincarnation. Second Tsuchikage Wu. Hehe, if it's that kind of resurrection, I don't want it either. I'm not interested in using former enemies to resurrect. Impure world reincarnation will still be controlled by the caster, right? Golden Horn. Silver Horn. That's right, we don't want to be humiliated by the ninjutsu of our defeated opponents. Senju Tobarama. Defeated, you two deserve it too. Golden Horn. Silver Horn. Huh. It wasn't you who killed you. Senju Tobarama. Sneak attack, plus siege were all replaced by me. If it wasn't for the monkeys to escape, you would also want to kill me. Terumi Mei. Shouldn't you guys be discussing about the one-tailed Jinchuriki who was killed by him after answering the question correctly? Everyone reacted after hearing the words, and just as they were about to continue denouncing the blackened Naruto, the screen switched again to the examination room where Gaara was. To their astonishment, at this time, the tree vines that originally restrained Gaara from absorbing one-tail chakra were continuously injecting Yongdun chakra into Gaara's body. Gaara, who was already dead, quickly turned rosy at a speed visible to the naked eye. A few seconds later, the thick dark circles opened his eyes, and he touched his heart in disbelief. He actually came back from the dead. Chapter 18 Consolation Prize, Infinite Tsukuyomi. Second Tsuchikage Nun. How is it possible? He can really resurrect people. Third Raikage Eye. Cloud Shinobi Village. Figure out how to answer the questions. Bring back the shadows of the past. Hitaki Kakashi. Resurrection. Resurrection. If I answer the question correctly, can I choose to revive Obito? Uchiha Obito. F*K off. I do not need. Hitaki Kakashi. Obito. Is that you, Obito? Did you finally speak? Don't worry, it's not just you, Lin may also be resurrected. Uchiha Obito. Go. Hitaki Kakashi. Why, Obito, you weren't like this before. Uchiha Madara. Can it really be resurrected? Rinne Tensai. Grandma Chio. Hehe, it feels a bit like my old man's forbidden technique Kamisei reincarnation. The resurrection of Gaara caused an uproar in the ninja world and the Pure Land. They saw with their own eyes that the tailed beast was pulled away by chakra, and Gaara died. As a result, the reward of blackening Naruto actually pulled it out of the Pure Land and revived it. At this time, Gaara felt the chakra in his body in disbelief. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone, ha 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 ha, it's gone. The voice of the monster inside me is gone. Mom is gone. Gaara put his head in his hands and laughed wildly. In order to prevent the tailed beast from running wild all these years, he has never had a good night's sleep, and he has to listen to the chattering voice in his head every day. He stretched out his hand to direct the sand behind him, picked up a kunai and threw it at himself suddenly. Gaara, Konkuro and Temari exclaimed, "What are you doing?" However, kunai was directly blocked by the sand around Gaara under the stunned expressions of everyone. Gaara, who was originally excited, froze in place. Why is the monster still there? Gaara growled in pain. Konkuro and Temari looked at their brother worriedly. Gaara snarled, "Why, isn't Shuhei already withdrawn? Why is this monster still there?" The blackened figure of Naruto suddenly appeared in the sky. Monster. Blackened Naruto looked at Gaara mockingly. Do you call the sand that protects you a monster? Ha ha ha. Suddenly, a burst of ice condensed in the sky above Gaara, and countless ice cones fell from the sky and pierced towards Gaara. Nani. Gaara's face changed, and the gourd behind him suddenly ejected a large amount of fine sand to surround Gaara tightly. As the attack became more intense, the fine sand was also desperately condensing over Gaara. Waiting for the surrounding ice fog and dust to disperse. Konkuro and Temari looked up at Gaara in shock. Ha ha ha, you can't kill me, I'm going to kill you. Gaara is still yelling to herself. And Temari pointed to Gaara with an excited face. Gaara, look, above your head. Gaara was stunned for a moment, and he slowly raised his head. The sand on his head turned into a kneeling woman at some point, protecting him tightly. She supported the ground with her knees and hands, and used her back to bear all the attacks from the sky. There was no expression on her face, and she looked down at Gaara quietly, giving him a feeling of extra peace of mind. Tears welled up in Gaara's eyes involuntarily. Ah, why am I crying? Who is this? Gaara dazedly wiped away the tears that kept falling. In the chat room, 4th Kazekage suddenly spoke. 4th Kazekage Rasa. Karura. Are you really still there? The blackened figure of Naruto appeared in the sky again, a glint of admiration flashed in his eyes, and then he was covered by indifference. This is what you call the monster in your mouth. Gaara raised her head blankly. What's going on here? Why did the Shukuru disappear, but the sand shield is still there? Blackening Naruto chuckled. You should ask your father, Cage. Gaara hastily put her consciousness into the chat room. When he saw the sentence that Luo Sha said, Jalu Luo was struck by lightning. Gaara. Tell me, what happened? What is going on? Luo Sha. HMPH, you don't need to know, you are just a failed tool, if it wasn't for her. HMPH. Yashimaru. Gaara, that's my sister. Sorry, I lied to you. In fact, my sister loves you. Your sand shield is my sister who injected her soul into the sand to protect you. Rose. Shut up. Who told you that Sunagaku is confidential? Yashimaru. Hee, I'm sorry Cage-sama, I'm dead now, and Gaara is no longer one-tail Jinchuriki, he's just my sister's child now. Yashimaru. Gaara, your mother has always loved you and loved you the most. She was worried about your future, so she turned into sand to protect you. Your name does not mean Sura who only loves herself, it's just a simple expression of love for you. When Gaara saw what his uncle Yashimaru said, his face was dull. How come? He sat slumped on the ground, tears streaming out unconsciously. At this time, Konkuro and Tamari held him in their arms with some distress and comforted him in a low voice. Cry if you want to cry. However, Gaara firmly watched her mother's sand sculpture wipe away her tears and clenched her fists. I must resurrect my mother. Blackening Naruto's crackling applause sounded from the sky, he looked at everyone in the ninja world jokingly and said. It was a touching scene, but now the game should continue. At this time, everyone in the ninja world stared at the blackened Naruto. Although they didn't know Naruto's purpose, the reward was real. If they are lucky, they may really be able to gain great power in Ninja Village. However, at this time, there was a wicked smile on Naruto's face. Now that the rewards for the winners have been distributed, it's time to distribute the rewards for everyone who answered the question. Everyone was taken aback when they heard the words, and there are such good things as participation awards. Everyone looked at the sky with fiery eyes. Suddenly a silver-white Jugoyu Rinnegan appeared on the screen, emitting a dazzling white light. The faces of Uchiha Madara and Obito changed dramatically. Nani? Impossible. Infinite Tsukuyomi. In the next second, the two were directly pulled into the illusion space. Chapter 19 The correct way to open Infinite Tsukuyomi. Everyone opened their eyes in bewilderment. Where is this? They looked around strangely, the white snow, the forest with dead branches and leaves, and a swing hanging on the branch of a banyan tree not far away was shaking back and forth. Everyone looked at the past, a young Naruto was sitting alone on a swing and wandering back and forth. As if aware that someone was watching him, Naruto turned his head to look at him. A strange smile suddenly appeared on his face. Welcome to the world of Tsukuyomi. Here, time will have no meaning. Before clearing this reward, you will stay in this world forever as Uzumaki Naruto. After the immature Naruto finished speaking, he disappeared in place. Wait a moment. Some people shouted subconsciously, but they were shocked to find that their voices were exactly the same as Naruto's just now. Everyone stretched out their hands, and what they saw was a pair of immature hands. They found a glass and looked over, but were shocked to find that their appearance had changed into Naruto in the previous video. Onogi with 2 scales. What the hell? Why I became that 9-tails man? At this time, Onagi's speech made everyone discover that the chat room was still available. 4th Raikage I. Huh. You can still talk. This is Konoha, right? Are we under illusion? Hoshigaki Kisame. Mr. Itachi, does this look like your Tsukuyomi? No, that kid just now seemed to say that this is Tsukuyomi's world, that is to say, everything here is fake. Senju Hashirama. Haha, it's so interesting to suddenly have a body. What is this asking us to do? What does the reward mean? Uchiha Madara. Infinite Tsukuyomi. It turned out to be Infinite Tsukuyomi. No way, this brat has mastered the ultimate path to peace. How can it be? Uchiha Obito. This is not Infinite Tsukuyomi. I don't admit it. A world without Lin is hell. Hatake Kakashi. Sorry Obito, I didn't protect Rin. Sorry, I. Uchiha Obito. Go, Yuan Yellen. Obito, why do I feel that you have changed, is this really you? Why are you talking like that to Kakashi? Uchiha Obito. Lin. While the chat room was in chaos. Suddenly several ninjas wearing Anbu servants and masks appeared in front of each Naruto, at the same time. One of the ninjas spoke to Naruto, with a cold tone. Uzumaki Naruto, we are the roots belonging to Konoha Anbu. Next you have to follow us. Everyone. Senju Hashirama. Ha ha ha, I see, is this in the child's memory? Is this what makes us empathize with his experience? Gaara. Why was he pulled in even if I got the answer right? Nara Shikamaru. Oh, why am I involved in such a troublesome thing? That Naruto said, this is a reward, a reward. Nara Shirju. I see. Akamaiki Dingza. Shikahisa, do you understand something? This is not a reward, I can see it, this is clearly the revenge of the blackened Naruto. Nara Shirju. Size, if I'm not wrong, it is true that we have to experience the same harsh reality as Naruto, but don't forget, that is the training to cultivate Anbu's roots. If it is true, the 3 years my memories are probably extremely precious. Orochimaru. But dad, you have to think, how many people can endure the torture like Naruto? The peach land will not be cut again. Hee, that's it. Bye. Show them a quick pass. Bye. Yes, sir, I am so glad to see your speech again, excited. Teodi will not cut again. I'm sorry, bye. Bye. Yes. Don't behead the adults anymore, let's pass the level quickly. Shock, surprise. Fourth Raikage. HMPH, it's just Konoha's rubbish Anbu. Fourth Raikage clenched his fists and controlled the chakra in Naruto to run directly in the way of the lightning style conjoined technique. As a result, due to the Nine Tails chakra, he couldn't control his own chakra, and only a spark of electricity appeared on his body. In seconds, he kicked his foot on the ground in an instant, stepping on his face. You bastards. I'm the fourth Raikage. Do you want to die? The grumpy Raikage had never been so insulted, and he roared loudly at the roots in anger. A sharp light flashed in the eyes of several roots. Fourth Raikage. So that's it, you guys did it. Then fourth Raikage felt a blow to his neck and passed out. When he woke up again, he was already tied up in the torture room of the root base. Standing in front of fourth Raikage with a sneer on a crutch, Danzo covered one eye and said coldly. Hello, fourth Raikage, hand over all the information you know. Fourth Raikage. At this time, he finally realized that he is now Uzumaki Naruto, and his body is also Uzumaki Naruto's body. So for the next 3 years, fourth Raikage felt what hell is called. After he survived for 3 years with his strong willpower. In the next second, he returned to the side of the swing. Root member, Uzumaki Naruto, we are the roots belonging to Konoha Anbu. Next you have to follow us. Fourth Raikage. Chapter 20 Meeting Otsutsuki Hagoromo. As time goes by, everyone finally understood what Naruto meant when he said, time is meaningless. Single quote. Almost everyone is reincarnated in death, captured by Anbu, practiced, interrogated, and killed. Blackening Naruto's path, everyone is repeating it over and over again, until they can be successfully released by the roots. When they really became Naruto, they realized how difficult it is to graduate from the roots. Naruto basically did not inherit the blood of the Uzumaki family. His graduating 100-card chakra was accumulated through the 8-sign seal composed of positive and negative 4-image seals to transform Nine Tails chakra into Naruto's own chakra, Jiraiya taught Naruto for the first time said when. Although at this time Naruto has been collecting Nine Tails wool for 3 years, but his chakra amount is not too much at this time. In addition, Nine Tails has been actively sending chakra in an attempt to pick the lock to unlock the seal, which directly led to the fact that the control level of chakra, which should have been at the genius level, directly became the useless level. So even if this group of people has strong memories of previous lives, it is still extremely difficult for chakra to control Naruto. And the most painful thing is that because of Nine Tails chakra, Naruto also has a castrated version of Muji's self-healing passive. After being abused to the point of being scarred every day, the next day he is full of energy and waits for his new day. Torture. So in this back and forth, countless people's spirits are on the verge of collapse, and they even directly choose to commit suicide at the beginning of reincarnation to escape reality. And just when the entire ninja world fell into infinite Tsukuyomi. The blackening of the culprit Naruto is drinking wine leisurely in a different space. Suddenly a dark space opened up in the air, and an illusory soul floated out of the space to the side of the blackened Naruto. The person who came was dressed in white, holding a six-paths tin rod, and a truth-seeking ball floating around his back. The horns on his head proved his identity, Otsutsuki Hagoromo, the legendary sage of six paths. Otsutsuki Hagoromo looked at the blackened Naruto with a serious face and said, "May I ask what your purpose is?" Blackening Naruto sneered at the sage of six paths, which has been sung until now, and showed a playful expression. Purpose. The purpose is of course world peace. Otsutsuki Hagoromo's white face became a bit dark, he pointed to the surveillance screen of the entire ninja world that emerged from the sky in the space and said. As this world peace. In the picture at this time, the entire ninja world fell into a deep sleep, and everyone fell to the ground and couldn't sleep. Naruto chuckled. I heard one of my brothers say before, feel pain, experience pain, accept pain, understand pain. People who don't know pain will not know what peace is. So I decided to let them feel something it's pain. Otsutsuki Hagoromo frowned. But you can't impose your pain on others, right? Naruto looked at Otsutsuki Hagoromo with a strange face. Then who gave me my pain? Should I seek revenge from the person who gave me pain? Otsutsuki Hagoromo opened his mouth. You should understand each other, and everyone should understand each other. I teach ninja to share chakra and bring people closer. Shut up. Naruto unceremoniously interrupted Otsutsuki Hagoromo's speech. You teach ninja to resist the Otsutsuki clan, right? What are you doing so tall? To make up for the guilt of sealing your mother. You see, your brother is very smart. He knew he was cheated by the toad, so he ran to the moon to accompany his mother. Only you are wandering around the ninja world like a psycho all day long, just trying to select powerful ninjas by imparting chakra refining techniques. You are more hypocritical than Otsutsuki Kagaya. Otsutsuki Kagaya ruled the ninja world for 1,000 years and gave birth to a total of 100,000 white Zetsu, but the ninja world you created, how many ninjas died in the millennium? All of this is not because you set up a plan to make your two sons infighting, so as to provide you with a powerful soul. But you should have also discovered that impure world reincarnation has a limit. The strongest Senju Hashirama and Uchiha Madara still cannot pose a threat to the Six Paths level. So get out of here while I'm in a good mood. Are you half-baked Six Paths class? I don't mind getting rid of you. After Naruto finished speaking, circles of blue ripples suddenly appeared in his originally blue eyes, and the circles were dotted with hook jades, which made people feel the coercion of terror just by looking at them. Jugoyu Rinnegan. Otsutsuki Hagoromo looked at Naruto with a livid face. Are you from the Otsutsuki family? Naruto gave Otsutsuki Hagoromo a strange look. I won't tell you all, I am Uzumaki Naruto, 6th Hokage. Otsutsuki Hagoromo immediately retorted. Impossible. How do you know things in ancient times? Naruto flashed a trace of nostalgia. It probably started with a 720 episode memory that inexplicably popped into my mind. Otsutsuki Hagoromo looked at Naruto with question marks. But at this time, Naruto has no idea of wrangling with this guy, because at this time the first batch of players who received his rewards seemed to have separated from Infinite Tsukuyomi. The blue 9 Goyu Rinnegan flashed, and black holes suddenly appeared behind the soul of Otsutsuki Hagoromo. Huang Quan Hirazaka. Wait a minute, I haven't. Otsutsuki Hagoromo didn't exclaim in surprise. A strong repulsive force came from the front and pushed him away. After he returned to the ninja world again, he found that he could no longer find the exposed space coordinates. Apparently it was left to him by Naruto on purpose. Otsutsuki Hagoromo sensed the earth with an ugly face, then got up and flew towards the moon. Chapter 21. Congratulations to them for obtaining eternal life. The blackened Naruto figure appeared again in the sky. Senju Hashirama. Smile.jpg. Is this the route? When did Konoha have this thing? Senju Tobarama. Brother, I don't think the problem is too big. There are too many things to manage, and the existence of dead soldiers is necessary. Senju Hashirama. Tobarama. Shut up. Senju Tobarama. Brother, this is your fault. I think the monkey is doing very well. It is worthy of being my disciple. Uchiha Madara. Hashi hot mom, your brother is crazy, that's the guy who killed your Senju clan. Senju Tobarama. Hehe, we are already dead, and the affairs of future generations have little to do with us. There will always be wars in the ninja world, which is inevitable. There is nothing unusual about the survival of the fittest. Senju Tobarama. And our Senju clan is not really extinct. Doesn't Anbu have a ninja who uses wood style? He must be the genius of our Senju clan. Tianzang. Senju Tobarama. Sai, Danzo. Monkey, although you are very courageous in reforming like this, but after this video reward, your life may be difficult. I think there must be many people who want to abolish Anbu and root, you have to think about it thinking of countermeasures. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Moved Master 2nd Hokage understands me, I have already broken my heart in order to develop peace, and I don't want to cause such a big loss to the Senju clan, my apprentice Tsunade is one of the Sannin, how could I have the heart to entrap the Senju clan? Senju Hashirama. Ha ha ha, Tobarama, I didn't expect you to think this way. I'm still worried that you won't be able to get over this hurdle. After all, you value your tribe more than me. If you can let go, I'll be more at ease. As long as it's for Konoha, for the sake of peace, it is normal to make sacrifices. Uchiha Madara. Huh, Teodi will not cut again. Are you 2B? This disgusting assessment of the route has far exceeded our Kurigakure blood fog policy. We are just fighting one-on-one, the one who lives becomes a ninja, and only one of you dies, are you still bragging? Shimura Danzo. Hehe, isn't this the legendary ghost in Peach Land? Are you qualified to say this? Who killed all the candidates at the same level by himself? Terumi May. Hehe, here I would like to clarify for our seniors, the reason why seniors do not kill is because he wants to prevent the implementation of the blood mist policy, and after his assessment, Kurigakure also cancelled the blood mist policy. Also, Konoha's use of Sharingan to control our Mizukage has not yet been settled. 2-day scale Onoki. Danzo dog, I must beat Konoha later, and then tear you to pieces. I am so old, do you see that what you are doing is human affairs? Shimura Danzo. What's in my way? That is illusion. I was beaten by myself. 2-day scale Onoki. Hehe. Danzo, who just came out of Infinite Tsukuyomi, was very angry. In the world of Infinite Tsukuyomi, he was abused by his subordinates and humiliated by himself. It was disgusting enough. After the result came out, he would be blamed by himself in the illusion, which is really a shame. He can already imagine the days when everyone shouts and beats him. The entire ninja world has been taken care of by himself for 3 years, or even more than 3 years. After he comes out, maybe a bunch of lunatics will desperately look for him revenge. At this time, Danzo felt that he had been misunderstood by the blackened Naruto in the sky. My F***King self is clearly responsible for Sarutobi Hiruzen. Infinite Tsukuyomi space 3 years. There are only 3 seconds in this world, and as the first batch of visitors pass the level, many people escape from the environment every 3 seconds. But basically, the time to clear the customs varies with the strength of the strength. The rankings of names began to appear on the stone slabs formed by the transformations of the yin-yang duns of the major ninja villages. 1. Senju Hashirama, it took 2 years and 6 months to pass the customs. 2. Uchiha Madara, it took 2 years and 7 months to clear the customs. 3. 3rd Raikage, it took 2 years and 7 months to clear the customs. 4. No 2nd Tsuchikage, it takes 2 years and 8 months to clear the customs. 5. 3rd Mizukage Ghost Moon, it took 2 years and 8 months to clear the level. 30. 4th Raikage, it took 6 years to clear the customs. 50. If the peach field is not cut again, it will take time. A series of names appeared on the slate continuously with the return of consciousness. 138,746, Uzumaki Kushina, 60 years. And as the last ninja broke away from the infinite Tsukuyomi space, the demonic voice of the blackened Naruto resounded from the sky again. Welcome to your successful return. I think you have gained a lot from this reward, right? Then let's continue to play the next comparison video. Iruka. Naruto. Wait a moment, what about those who are unconscious? Naruto grinned at the corner of his mouth, and said something that made everyone shudder. Then congratulations to them, they will gain eternal life. Chapter 22. Naruto who opens the door to the new world. 1 second outside, Tsukuyomi space for 1 year. Infinite Tsukuyomi's time efficiency is much stronger than Uchiha Itachi's so-called strongest illusion, especially when used on the blackened Naruto whose strength is unknown, and it is far more terrifying than the one used when Uchiha Madara is controlled by Black Zetsu. Today's ninja world is only more than 60 years away from the end of the Sengoku period. Although the average life expectancy of people has exceeded 40 years, it will not exceed 60. And 60 years is just a minute in infinite Tsukuyomi. If Shiyu followed Black Zetsu's example and used the birth of the tree realm to keep the mages alive and transform them into white Zetsu, then it wouldn't be too much of a problem to say that they gained immortality. It's just that this eternal life is something that everyone doesn't want, because it is more like Sisyphus punished by Shinigami, eternally reincarnated during the suffocating 3 years. As long as they cannot complete the trial of blackening Naruto, they will be immersed in this reincarnation hell forever. Iruka was a little excited and tried to persuade Naruto in the chat room. Naruto, those civilians are innocent, how could they pass such a severe test? However, the blackened Naruto in the sky said calmly. Why not? They are worse than a 3-year-old child. Don't forget that you are using Naruto's body, talent, strength, and you have a more mature mind than him. You should be thankful that I didn't put your 3-year-old souls into the Tsukuyomi space trial. If that was the case, I don't think you would be so calm talking nonsense with me here. Iruka. But Naruto. Seeing Iruka who was still about to talk, the blackened Naruto said with a look of contempt. Shut up, I forgot to tell you. In my world, you are not my teacher, and you don't have much to do with me. Don't try to change the rules of the game with the so-called fetters. Iruka was momentarily at a loss for words, and looked at Naruto in the sky with palpitations. Didn't the self in that world succeed in helping Naruto? At this time, 12 Xiaoqiang and others who exited from the Tsukuyomi space were in a trance, and they hadn't recovered from the terrifying meeting for a while. They are only 12 years old, even the most talented Sasuke took 6 years to escape from the Tsukuyomi space, which is already half his age, even he can't imagine how the 3-year-old Naruto passed in one go that kind of miserable trial. Obviously, with Naruto's talent, it is absolutely impossible to pass so quickly. At this time, the eyes of Inuzuka, Choji and others with relatively poor talent are even more glimmering with the vicissitudes of life. They have spent more time in infinite Tsukuyomi than they even lived in this world. In a corner of Konoha village, the white-haired Jiraiya looked at Naruto with annoyed expression. If he hadn't chosen to follow Orochimaru, who was driven away by the 3rd generation, to leave Konoha in order to escape reality, Naruto would certainly not have suffered these pains because he had no one to guide him. After Orochimaru was kicked out of Konoha because of the so-called human experiments, he knew that the roots of Konoha had rotted. For the same experiment, Second Hokage was just reprimanded, and then banned ninjutsu into the sealed scroll, and just now Orochimaru, who has won a lot of meritorious service in the Ninja World War, was directly set as a traitor and hunted down. Jiraiya, who has always been taught by the will of fire, could not accept this kind of undisguised killing of donkeys, so he chose to leave Konoha in the name of hunting down Orochimaru. And this also took advantage of Sarutobi Hiruzen's wishes. Without the help of Jiraiya, the master, Naruto's brainwashing plan was much more convenient. Looking at the indifferent eyes of Naruto blackened in the sky, he remembered the prophecy that Tomomaru gave himself. The child of destiny will either become the great hero who saves the ninja world, or the great demon king who destroys the world, and the one in the sky doesn't look like a hero no matter what. At this time, the screen in the sky lit up again, and it was the projection screen of the white frame. 6-year-old Naruto went to ninja school, he began to refine chakra desperately, learn 3-body technique, in order to become Hokage and gain everyone's approval. It's a pity that because of the leak of Nine Tails chakra, it is difficult for Naruto to control his own chakra, which leads to his complete mess in the use of chakra. Close black lens bracket. 3 years after Naruto entered school, Sarutobi Hiruzen completed the integration of the Konoha ninja clan, and all the direct descendants of each family were arranged to receive the influence of the will of fire at the ninja school. Inuzuka Tooth recalls, when he met Naruto, Naruto had been in school for 3 years. At this time, Naruto was still unable to use any kind of ninjutsu, so he became the tail of the crane in the ninja school, and began to play truant with Shikamaru and others in despair. Until he found an adult magazine in an adult bookstore, he suddenly opened the door of new world. Close black lens bracket. Uzumaki Naruto. Chapter 23 The Konoha Shinobi Who Died. At this time, on the square outside Shinobi School, Naruto frantically sent messages in the live broadcast room with his face flushed. Uzumaki Naruto. Wait a minute. Hey, no, it's not me, I didn't go. At this time, Naruto could already feel the strange eyes of the candidates around him. If we talk about the original 12 Xiaoqiang, it's fine, but after experiencing the baptism of infinite Tsukuyomi just now, this group of people has at least 3 years of memory, and they are no longer as naive as before. Uzumaki Kushina. It's okay Naruto, it's a small matter, boy, just be careful. Uzumaki Naruto. No, I just want to develop new ninjutsu. Uzumaki Kushina. Don't worry, Naruto, I understand, my mother understands, and your father came here in the same way. Namikaze Minato. I didn't. Uzumaki Kushina. Go, Namikaze Minato. Naruto, who saw the charm of bikinis, was out of control, and he began to frequent women's bathrooms to learn transformation technique. Close black lens bracket. Naruto sat on the ground dejectedly, looking numb at the picture that continued to be played in the sky. At this time, the girls looked at Naruto as if they were looking at a pervert. As the number of times Naruto was caught increased, his transformation technique became more and more exquisite. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Transformation seduction technique. Close black lens bracket. When Naruto Uzumaki appeared in front of Sarutobi Hiruzen, Naruto Uzumaki, who was naked, had a nosebleed and fell down. Close black lens bracket. Everyone. Sarutobi Lake Biwa. Hehe. Sarutobi Hiruzen. No, wait a minute. Lake Biwa, listen to me, explain. It was an accident, a simple accident. Ebisu, yes, Ebisu passed out directly from nosebleeds. This kind of ninjutsu, yes, men are very lethal. Are you right, Ebisu? At this time, Yubisu, who was looking after Konohamaru, who was still in the space of infinite Tsukuyomi, has 10,000 grass and mud horses running wildly. Why are you dragging my back when you are dead? Considering the safe and lucrative job of being an elite teacher, Ebisu spoke in the chat room with a face like eating flies. Ebisu. Ha, that's right, Naruto-kun's harem technique is really powerful, haha. It was the harem technique that defeated Laozi, not the ordinary seduction technique. But looking at the footsteps of the female ninja who carried the unconscious villagers back unconsciously, Yubisu knew that she had basically lost her right to choose a spouse in the village. Akamichi Choji. Not bad, Naruto, I didn't expect the ninjutsu you developed to be so powerful. I knew that when you showed it to us, we would learn it well. On the ninja school playground, Nara Shikamaru desperately covered Akamichi Choji's mouth. A group of male candidates looked at Shikamaru and Choji with strange expressions, while the female candidates looked at them with disgust. Shikamaru smiled at everyone and said, haha, he was joking, please don't take it seriously. Choji struggled to pull Shikamaru's hand off and said dissatisfiedly, why are you pulling me? When Naruto developed the excellent lure technique, you also watched it with great interest. Shikamaru glanced at Ino, who was far away from himself, and Choji, who was about to cry, and Tamari, who was far away, unconsciously clenched the folding fan behind him, thinking about whether to eliminate harm for the people. Shikamaru with a painful face turned his head and directly chose to blow himself up in the chat room. Nara Shikamaru. When Naruto was in the transformation technique assessment, the whole class watched it, and it's not just the two of us. Swish. The entire Konoha ninjas were instantly isolated by female candidates from other villages. Instead, some male candidates shouted at Naruto. What seduction technique, harem technique? We ninjas will not be tempted by such superficial ninjutsu. Naruto was immediately unhappy when he heard that. How dare you underestimate the ninjutsu I developed? Shadow clone technique, harem of Naruto. Boom. The little Sakura stared and stood behind Naruto like a devil. At this time, Naruto clutched his head and was blown away several meters by him, and the separated shadow clones also exploded on the spot. She viciously swept around the staring male ninjas, and looked at Naruto, who failed to release ninjutsu, and they all showed regretful expressions. Then they pretended to be serious and put their eyes on the projection in the sky again. After opening Naruto of New World, the transformation technique progresses very quickly, and soon his transformation technique can be confused with the real one. The villagers still cast disgusted eyes, but their words have been restricted from public discussion. Close black lens bracket. No one wants to be friends with Naruto except the children of Shikamaru and Ino ninja families. Naruto turns this loneliness into motivation every time, desperately practicing shuriken, refining chakra, and practicing three-body technique, in order to become Hokage as soon as possible, and then get the approval of the villagers. Close black lens bracket. Finally, when he was 12 years old, he successfully became a genin through Sarutobi Hiruzen's cheating. Close black lens bracket. Uzumaki Naruto. Chapter 24. The Crane Tail with Soaring Strength. Why do you say I'm cheating? It's not fair. Naruto gritted his teeth and looked angrily at the summary of the narration in the projection. I have created thousands of shadow clone. Uzumaki Kushina. It doesn't matter, Naruto. We can all experience it now. The chakra caused by the escape of Nine Tails chakra is difficult to control. It is not your fault that the clone technique is not used well. Fourth Raikage I. PFF'd. That's not cheating. That old clapper of Sarutobi Hiruzen almost smashed the Book of Seals in your face. Is it so easy to steal the book that records all the forbidden techniques of Konoha? I knew I needed a hammer buy-in. The old man should have asked someone to steal the sealed book in the first place. Onoki of the 2-day scale. Tisk tisk, that Mizuki is really stupid, and he still wants to take refuge in Orochimaru with the sealed book. If Orochimaru accepts this kind of subordinate, he will definitely cry. Mizuki. I'm CNM. Orochimaru. Son, don't listen to their nonsense. I'm glad you did it for me. I'll save you from Konoha if I get the chance. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Orochimaru. You are also the shadow of Odonin village. Don't go too far. Since Orochimaru's defection, all countries have been secretly observing one of the legendary Sannin. Although they don't know why Sarutobi Hiruzen wants to drive away such a powerful combat force, many people are looking for ways to attract Orochimaru to join. Therefore, Orochimaru's whereabouts are not a secret in the ninja world. It's just that due to Orochimaru's strength, there is no trouble to find him without a long-sightedness. Otherwise, after Orochimaru told Kakashi, who sealed the Sasuke curse seal, that he had established a sound ninja village, Konoha would not dare to fart. Put 1. With a ninja of Orochimaru's level, even the 5 great villages would not risk heavy losses to provoke cage-level powerhouses. Basically, as long as it is an S-level rebellious ninja, the priority order of the ninjas in each village after encountering it is to escape rather than kill. This is why Uchiha Itachi and Hoshigaki Kisame dared to swagger to Konoha to brush their faces. There are only so many Cage-level experts in the entire ninja world, so it is naturally impossible for Cage to personally take risks in order to chase down a traitorous ninja. Orochimaru looked at Sarutobi Hiruzen's incompetence and fury. He heard a few words and stopped talking. At this moment, Naruto covered the big bag that was hit by little Sakura just now with a disappointed face and a depressed face. The recognition I finally obtained turned out to be the back door opened by Third Hokage. Although he doesn't want to admit it, but seeing Sarutobi Hiruzen intercede with Iruka in private, plus the projection of him staring at himself from the telescope technique, Naruto can also guess. Naruto-kun. At this time, a shy voice came from the side, and Naruto looked up. It was Hinata, who blackened his turning point hero to save the beauty. Hinata blushed and said with wandering eyes. Aunt Kushina was right just now. You are not good at performing ninjutsu because of the escape of Nine Tails chakra, not because of your talent. When you master Nine Tails chakra proficiently, your strength will be improved rapidly. It's. Suddenly Naruto was taken aback. He thought of a possibility. Naruto's eyes widened with excitement. Nine Tails. Pay the rent. With a bang, a terrifying Nine Tails chakra burst out from above Naruto's body. The faces of the candidates in the examination room changed, and everyone looked at Naruto in horror. Then they gasped. The reward. Just now. If you say that you have only gained combat experience and ninjutsu from root training, then this guy in front of you can gain great strength. Because the body used in Tsukuyomi's space belongs to Naruto. At this time, Naruto looked excitedly at the Nine Tails chakra coat on his body, and the 2 scarlet tails swayed behind Naruto, making Naruto look shocking. Ha ha ha. Really? The memory in that illusion is real. Ha ha ha. Naruto felt chakra's scream of excitement in his body. Sasuke in the distance looked at the mighty Naruto holding his hands firmly. His face was full of unwillingness. Even if they have similar experience and combat memory, their physical fitness is completely different. He who once became Naruto clearly knows how terrifying Naruto, who controls the Nine Tails chakra, at this time is. At this time, his heart was full of jealousy and envy. If he had such a body, he might be able to take revenge on that man. But just relying on these memories is not enough, because he knows that the man's talent cannot be equaled by mere combat experience trained at the root. Sasuke looked at the sky again, and now he can only hope for the reward of blackening Naruto in the sky. He said that it can give people various powers such as blood follower limit, tail beast, ninjutsu, etc. At this time, the projection of the white frame in the sky darkens. The black projection lights up seamlessly. The same Naruto appeared on the projection, but at this moment the entire ninja world knew how powerful this enrolled Naruto was. Chapter 25, Blackening Naruto's Mission. Open black lens bracket. Hi, my name is Uzumaki Naruto. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. 6-year-old Naruto grinned and greeted Sasuke, who held his head up and looked proud. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Sasuke glanced at Naruto, and nodded proudly in response. He was admitted to the ninja school with the first grade in the entrance examination. He even mastered the C-level ninjutsu Great Fireball technique. Come to learn 3 body from this group techniques. Vegetable chicken is not of the same grade at all. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Why did we come to the Jonin school? Obviously, we have learned all the things taught in the ninja school. Close black lens bracket. Inuzuka looked at the civilian children around with a look of disgust. These ninjas are different from ordinary people. They have a systematic ninja training plan. Although they are only 6 years old, at this time they have basically satisfied a civilian genin graduation requirement. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Shikamaru, do you eat? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Akamichi Choji held a bag of potato chips in his hand and asked the pineapple head beside him. Although he asked Shikamaru if he wanted to eat it, his body honestly moved the potato chips away. Close black lens bracket. Shikamaru shakes his head. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. You can eat by yourself. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Shikamaru turned his head to look at Naruto beside Sasuke, frowned and asked Choji next to him. Choji, does that yellow-haired kid look familiar to you? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Choji looked in the direction Shikamaru pointed, then shook his head. I don't know each other, I don't have any impression. Close black lens bracket. And at the back of the team, a little girl with black hair and white eyes tremblingly looked at Naruto, her eyes full of disbelief. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Naruto-kun. Close black lens bracket. At this time, Naruto seemed to feel Hinata's staring eyes, turned his head and smiled at Hinata, and Hinata's cheeks suddenly turned red. Close black lens bracket. At this time, third generation stepped onto the podium. He looked at the ninja disciples who were mixed in the team and couldn't hide his excitement. With the help of the Hyuga family to kill chickens and monkeys, the effect of bringing all the ninja families back together was much better than he thought. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Congratulations to everyone who successfully passed the ninja school. I believe you all have your own beliefs. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. But I want to tell you that there is only one life in this world. You don't have to force yourself to choose a path you don't like. It doesn't matter whether you live or die according to your nature. However, no matter which path you choose, don't forget to protect what you cherish. People. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Just like the origin of our Konoha village, as long as there are flying leaves, the fire will burn. The fire shines on the village and makes the trees sprout new shoots. The will of fire will never be extinguished. Where the leaves are flying, the fire will also endless life. You are all young, maybe one of you can become a Hokage. Open black lens bracket. Sarutobi Hiruzen proclaimed the will to fire to the students with a smile. The examinees below showed excitement, even Sasuke's eyes were shining. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Hokage. The strongest man in the village, the target of the Uchiha clan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Among the crowd, Uzumaki Naruto applauded first with an expression of admiration on his face. Close black lens bracket. Then everyone cheered excitedly. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Sarutobi Hiruzen glanced at Naruto, with a satisfied expression on his face. Although Danzo is stupid, he still agrees with the way he trains dead soldiers. Close black lens bracket. Senju Hashirama. That's right, the will of fire is indeed the case, the consciousness of risking one's life to protect the seedlings. At the beginning, Senju Hashirama wanted to create a village for his younger brothers without going to the battlefield, so he finally resolutely established Konoha. 2-day scale Onoki. Mr. First Hokage, you are still as stupid as ever. Senju Tobarama. Do you want to die? 2-day scale Onoki. Hee, can you hit me, an old man? And don't tell me you didn't see Sarutobi Hiruzen's purpose. Senju Tobarama. Don't forget, we can be resurrected, and what the monkey did was really make Konoha village more cohesive. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Nadaime, you really understand me. Senju Tobarama. Monkey, I'm afraid you will have many enemies next, remember to pay more attention to Konoha's defense. Sarutobi Hiruzen felt a little ashamed looking at the speeches in the chat room. After all, there was still a gap between himself and the first generation and second generation. It seems that the two of them have let go of their hearts at this time, and they are satisfied just watching Konoha's vigorous development. Master Tobarama should really pay attention to the reminder given to himself. If the previous projection did not reveal the truth about the Uchiha genocide, I am afraid that he would have become the target of public criticism. Sarutobi Hiruzen smashed 2 cigarette pouches. It seems that he has to consider the candidate for resurrection. If he wants to stabilize his current power, he may really need to find some important helpers. Sarutobi Hiruzen glanced at the names in the chat room, and fell into deep thought. If he could really be resurrected, who should be resurrected first? Just as Sarutobi Hiruzen was thinking, the projection turned around. The entrance ceremony ends, and Naruto's figure appears on the roof of Hokage building. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Sarutobi Hiruzen has been waiting here for a long time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Naruto, your task is to improve Uchiha Sasuke's strength, he is too weak now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Yes, close black lens bracket.